Hi everybody and welcome to episode 16? Question mark?
Skip
Scooby Dooby
about
Doo.
that.
Pretty sure 16 of Shattered Earth. In the last episode, you guys checked out your new digs, and it's pretty shit. It's pretty shit so far. Not gonna lie. Definitely needs a little bit of a cleaning. Um, and as you guys were busy doing that, you were informed that dinner was ready, even though none of you had prepared it. And the last thing that you saw before we cut off the episode last time was there was a man standing there behind you as you gathered around this miraculously full dining table with a pencil thin mustache and short hair, wearing a butler's tuxedo, telling you eat and then get the fuck out. So now the floor is yours.
Uh, what are you doing in my house?
I do believe your house might be possessed, sir.
You know, not one that. No, not one really says. I think yours might be haunted. I'm just saying.
I called it. I'm just saying. I called it the moment we stepped in this bitch.
Well, uh, you are very astute, I can see. But please, this is not the time to discuss this. We have as much of a feast as I could conjure up. Please eat your fill and politely leave the grounds.
I have a funny feeling that he's not going to give this place up so easily.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we can discuss this after the meal. Assuming the meal isn't poisoned.
There is no guarantee it is not poison, sir. One way to get rid of an intruder would be poisoning their meal.
The one time I don't have to detect poison. Fun. Oh well.
So, who's gonna take the first bite?
Certainly not me.
Is there like bread or something?
Yeah, there's all sorts of food on this table that you have no idea where it came from because your pantries are empty. There's breads and there's butter, fruit, cooked vegetables, various meats, all piled up along the length of the table.
I have to have a spell prepared to ritual cast it, right?
For druid, I think yes. I think wizard's the only one that can do it without.
Chains will hold out a bit of bread to Moyle.
Oh, so I'm to be the guinea pig then. Excellent. Moyle takes a bite and wait a few seconds. A few more moments. No effect.
Okay. Apologies, Moyle, but of the people here, you're the one that's easiest to bring back from the dead.
Assume I have a life. It was so adorable.
No, it's easier to call it a life than. Yeah.
Death would be a mercy, master.
That is depressing.
Dark. Understandable, but dark.
Out of character. So dark. Are you sure you're not from DC?
If only. Could be Dark Claw's sidekick.
With Moyle being Moyle, he'd be more like he'd probably be in a Constantine book. Probably one of the various demons that he pals around with before he murders.
Your random Etrigan villain.
Yeah.
Constantine, the third most well-known magician in the DC universe.
Well,
At
to
this
be
point,
fair,
I think he's probably the first most well known.
Well,
to be fair, the only reason why I said
Aiden Dishonor.
only reason why I said Constantine is he's the fucker actually interacts with demons the most at the end of the day.
Just getting some other stuff dying back.
Dominions of darkness grow stronger.
Since the hits food sufficiently proven they're not poison, I guess we dig in.
So
Very well,
Veronica
sir.
will
As you say.
chill and he will sit down, but he will not eat.
I will also not eat.
I'm like
That,
nomming at cereal I got like 6 hours ago.
it is rather rude to make the host, not eat when the host is serving us a meal, sir.
Oh, sorry.
Different when I don't trust the host.
You flatter me, sir, but I am merely the servant of this household.
Oh,
You're the servant of this household, and you're the servant of Chance. He is the new owner of this household.
Interesting. I had hoped my master would be still alive, but perhaps the manor has passed to a different ownership.
Chance kind of pulls the deed out of his pocket.
He leans over your shoulder to read it. He doesn't actually interact with the paper. Ah, I see. Well, it's very convincing, but perhaps not so much for the other servants here.
Other?
Yes, this is why I ask you to leave shortly. These other servants are, how you say, angry, very angry. They did not take kindly to the old master of the house. They will not be as hospitable as me.
That's probably a good idea. We can sort this out tomorrow.
Is there no way to convince them that Chance isn't a piece of shit?
Perhaps.
It would be really unfortunate if, things came to blows. Especially because I don't know if we can fight ghosts. I don't want to fight.
Well, it is very unfortunate for you, because I believe they do. I will warn each of you that the moment you step outside these doors, you will be back in the manor, but not under my protection.
Have we been under your protection this entire time?
In a way, I have been assuaging the staff not to immediately kill you.
Is it safe to assume that the skeleton we found upstairs was
Downstairs.
oh yeah, downstairs? I forgot for some reason I thought the kitchen was ground floor.
The furthest right room, I believe, on the opposite side was your quarters.
Oui, monsieur.
And your name?
Wilfred.
VG, I'm gonna need you to spell that out for me.
Wilfred. Wilfred.
Wilfred. Okay. Yeah.
The accent is hard to understand.
Maybe Wilfred or Alfred or.
I am not
Look,
as
that
practiced
that
in
accent
French.
was a.
Not as practiced in a French accent. Well, Wilfred is his name.
I mean, the accent's fairly good. It's just the fact that I just couldn't parse it because I think I've maybe spoken to a singular French person my entire life.
It's when it's talking French to American Siri. That's basically how this goes.
I don't know where that one got me. Well, I suppose you all eat up, and we need to devise a strategy to either one, convince the staff. I don't know where my accent is, but convince the staff that we are here to help, or we need to find a safe way to get the fuck out.
I can turn most of them, which would cause them to flee in terror. The issue is I might destroy some of them, and I don't want to do that. There's got to be a way to make peace here.
I'd like us destroying his coworkers.
Does Wolford have any response?
I would wish not to incite violence, for the staff can be very vindictive to others who have wandered into the manor and stayed the night. But if you say that you can assuage their concerns, their anger, then by all means, do what you will. I am merely making a strong suggestion.
Something I feel I must ask. Why are they so angry? You said it had to do with the previous owner.
You made it sound like you were some sort of asshole.
It is a long story, monsieur, but if you have the time, then I can perhaps shed some light on the situation at hand. Because I don't want to do the whole explanation in a bad French accent, Wilfred will explain that the masters of this household it was originally an older Air Genasi who was who was a captain in the Anishyan army. During the civil war with Anik and Netria. And after the war had ended, he was given, or he earned, the title and lands that this manor and grounds now occupy. And he had children in his retirement, and those children became the lord of the manor. The previous master of the affairs of this place. So that was the original Fairweather family. Let me see, get the actual story up here. Let's see, there was the patriarch was named Kingsley Fairweather. He was born into his title as a result of his father, Jericho Fairweather, who was the captain. Kingsley married a woman named Annabelle and had 2 children, Reyes and Genevieve. It's no secret that, obviously being Air Genasi, they have this wanderlust thing, and after their kids were sufficiently, grown enough to at least do things on their own and not need constant supervision. They got this wanderlust, the family did, and they abandoned the manor basically overnight and just left it in the care of Wilfred and the staff. But of course, after a while, they couldn't, the payment wasn't happening because the staff wasn't getting paid, the family was gone. Wilfred, being the ever loyal servant that he was, tried to keep everyone together, but a lot of the other servants packed up and left and held resentment for the family for just abandoning their jobs and essentially kicking them out of their homes because they had quarters that they relied upon on the grounds of the manor. Essentially, he was tasked with keeping the entire grounds. Wilfred was up to condition, and he tried his best as a faithful servant to do so. But with all the stress and overworking, and without the means to properly take care of the manor, he died in his sleep at some point. But he found that he was unable to leave this place. Like, he's essentially trapped here at the manor, and so are others. Others of the manor who are more angry, and who would see anyone who wishes to claim the manor for their own dead, essentially. Dead, they're punished or whatever. In their anger, they're unable to reach whatever afterlife they had set for themselves. So he would basically explain that, over the years, many squatters and would-be travelers have attempted to take refuge in this place, only to not heed Wilfred's warnings and be destroyed and consumed, and by the manor staff and whatever's left of them. And just eventually, they would just kill everyone who entered the manor. So Wilfred has, being tied to this place and being of interesting ectoplasmal makeup, he has the ability to affect certain things about the house, like the table that you're seeing now, and the appearance of the manor, which, if you'll remember, was more like a heyday than what you had experienced before. The curtains are no longer tattered, the floor is no longer scuffed or dirty or anything like that. That kind of stuff. And you can affect that at least, but his power only extends so far, and the overwhelming anger of the spirits that still reside in the manor are still essentially waiting for you outside of the door.
I have a. This
We
counts as
pay them for past debts, can we?
What?
Can't exactly pay them for past debts, can we? I mean, they've moved on. Well, might have family around, but we'd have to track them down, and that would mean us getting out of the house in the first place.
Good.
We could inquire about getting some sort of service, so maybe they could pass on, sir. Maybe that will placate them.
Well,
Maybe
the house
we
having
just
no
need to
servants
have a
isn't the issue.
conversation with them, but it sounds like they're very murdery at the moment. If we had some sort of spell that could, I don't know, calm emotions, that would be great.
Nope, can't think of anything like that.
Nope. Neither
Nope.
can I.
Oh, damn it.
I'd rather not fight if I could avoid it either. Seems like this.
Again, I can tell them to leave for a little bit, but after my spell wears off, or after my powers wear off, I would they just come back. And that would not be good.
No, it would not. And I would hate killing? Is it killing if they're already a ghost? What
I
happens
believe
if you...
the proper term is dispatch.
Do I know what happens to spirits after they are killed, VG, as a cleric?
Make a religion check.
Oh boy. If you can't get into the roll 20 because of phone,
Yeah.
like I tried yesterday, if someone could just pop it for me, show my character sheet, nice.
I'm the only one that can do that.
Okay.
I gotcha. Hold on. Religion 3. 15's not bad. Well, I mean, if you're talking about ghosts, then there is some kind of... A ghost is some kind of undead spirit that has unfinished business on this plane. and they essentially live in an endless loop of purgatory until they are laid to rest by some means that would resolve whatever issue they had before death. Depending on the type of undead spirit, obviously there's different forms of them. So if you're talking about ghosts, that's it. But if you're talking about other spirits, some of them are just like empty shells, memories of a person, shadows of their former beings, or just vengeful, angry spirits in general that want nothing more than to just, kill as some kind of vengeance or whatever. Maybe they don't even have unfinished business, but
So back to the original question, if I kill a ghost, like a normal ghost, what happens to that? Like, does it
you can't like
come
kill
back,
a
or?
ghost. If you disperse a ghost and fight it to the point of reducing its corporeal form to, or semi-incorporeal form to nothing. If you haven't resolved its business, or in some way trapped it or confined it, then it's going to reform itself within about a week. So it's a permanent problem until it's solved, essentially.
So Wilford, would you happen to have the family names of the servants that work here?
I knew each of them in life, but I would not remember their names as much. I was very busy in the household with the family being what they were. With prominence, I was in charge, but I was not personally involved with the staff. More so with the family.
Would you happen to know if there's anywhere where we could find out their family names, like special ledger around here, anything like that?
Perhaps their remains. A number of them died from exposure before I did, and their bodies are entombed in the family crypt on the edge of the property before my untimely death.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me, what were the exposure to, or was it just like frozen death or something?
What was it, what?
When you say exposure, do you mean like just frozen death, or did I?
Chill, illness, disease, whatever, exposure to something, essentially. Either it was like it was probably super cold, maybe another weird weather effect, or they were diseased, eaten by rats, slowly bitten by bugs. It could just be that, it got so fucking dusty that someone choked to death or something. I don't know. It could be any number of those things. It's just exposure to radical elements that would have been prevented had the manor been kept clean, essentially, and functional. But a cold, empty house is a cold, empty house, and people don't generally like the cold for long periods of time.
So what you're saying is they're all dirty ass motherfuckers who didn't clean up and they died.
Well, a lot of them abandoned ship and they left for parts unknown. But the idea is that their resentment for the family for leaving them high and dry, homeless and broke, lingers on, and therefore their spirits are bound to the manor regardless.
It was a joke.
Anyway.
So, I don't know. What's the hang that the previous owners just left? If we can assure them that we're not going to leave.
I think Savon.
Oh, you're speaking Warforged again. That's fun.
Also, we have to leave at some point. Calmly, instead of turning into a tiefling, is now turning into a wolf.
I
Nice.
would prefer if you can join
Uh,
the ranks of the staff. It would make my job a lot easier. Plus, seeing as you are the new proprietors of the property, I would hate to see my masters killed and eaten again.
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 Again. Yes.
Okay. So there have been other people who have come here with the deed and title that have met an ill fate instead.
There have been other people who claimed this manor and its grounds for themselves. As it was abandoned, no one thought to question them, but also no one heard from them after the first night in the manor, so they were assumed abandoned.
They didn't have a deed.
So
Oh.
may I have a word?
I
Which
assume you're
sir are
talking
you
to me.
talking to?
Do we is in all honesty, we do not need to live in the house, sir. We could still use the land surrounding it.
The problem is we especially can't just leave the rest of the spirits now, especially now that we know there's one, a body count, and two, given how I'm supposed to be running this place,
That's all.
if any quote unquote visitors come by, that puts them at risk.
We could simply just warn them and just board up the house, sir. It is an option. I'm just saying, sir.
It's an option, but not a favorable one by any means.
Admittedly, you are correct, sir.
I'm beginning to hear 80s synth in my head.
Yes.
Who are you gonna call?
So my main thing is I don't want to endlessly kill a bunch of ghosts. What if I don't we shot the deed and title
If
and
I have somewhat of an idea to Fanta. If Daniel bought this and myself interrupting you there. You said that the bodies were interred in the crypt, correct?
We, along with the members of the family from before the end of the manor. I thought it poignant to include them in the family. They were, in many parts, the family of the myself and sometimes the children. They were oftentimes tasked with looking after the lord and lady's offspring.
Call it a gut feeling. But I think if we were to look into the crypt, we might be able to try something there. Be providing a proper service or some such.
Also, I have a question.
plan to do in the crypt? Oh, sorry.
Oh, could we go out one of the windows instead of the door to bypass the evil cannibal ghost people?
Cannibal?
I mean, they were eating people.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, who says that they're not hunting the grounds as well? Wilfred,
Oui, monsieur.
what would you think? I don't know. It's what if you were in their position? What would you think would be the most convincing? So, what would someone have to do to convince you that they were one, the proprietors of this place, and two, that they weren't going to abandon those who worked here before?
Well,
What would bring you peace? What would bring you peace?
me, monsieur. I only wish to serve the masters of the manor. My task is not yet complete here, as you can see. The manor still remains in disrepair, and my masters are nowhere to be found. A butler without a master is no more than a bum. In fancy dress.
And we're fixing up the manor. I
Yeah.
wish that would be an... I mean, we've thrown out furniture, helped cut the grass, took down the, They've been trying to fix it together, but... I don't know.
This is an outdated question, Matt. Does Kanaya have anything that might be able to quote unquote properly bury Blade of the
I
Rust?
have ceremony that requires 25 silver pieces, or gold pieces, worth of silver per cast, and it only works for 7 days, the ceremony. Let me double check that actually, because I'm less water, coming of age, dedication, funeral rate, yeah. They can't become undead after 7 days, but if they're already undead,
Well,
and also
by the
requires
spell
killing.
works, yeah, on a dead corpse. But let's say, for instance, you perform this on an already kind of fucked up corpse. You have a reasonable idea that could help.
I'll be right back.
I have a reasonable idea that could help or not help.
First thing.
Help, okay.
I mean, when you're dealing with spirits, solving their emotional baggage is generally the way to rid them of it permanently. The other way is
Oh, so
obviously
it's like
with-
X.
Yeah, the other way is also very useful, though is not always permanent. Which is just to
This would help.
You know,
It would be
smack it.
permanent.
smack it until it dies, or burn it with
Like the
sunlight or whatever.
Like the thought occurs, like if we can kind of send them on, that via purifying the corpses, that might do something. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think so.
I mean, it's. Do you have
I
any
think
idea?
it would, at worst, maybe get rid of them for a week, but it's too expensive to like do multiple times.
We have
Like,
a
I don't know.
temporary solution for a permanent problem.
To
It'd be a
fair,
temporary
though,
solution for a permanent part and also a bad one.
if it does, it regardless of, at least give us 7 days of wiggle room to try and sort out more permanent solutions.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's all put our gold together. How many bodies would you think are in the tomb, Wilford?
One more time.
How many bodies do you think are in the tomb?
I prefer not to count when I had them committed to the earth, monsieur. Their numbers are greater than what I had committed, though. Spirits who perhaps did not perish here on the grounds, but were drawn here nonetheless by their unfinished business.
Would you? Well, with ceremony, do you do that per corpse, or is that just you just sanctify the place?
Of course. I mean, it looks like
Ceremony's a weird one.
you cut one.
Yeah. Ceremony has different shit in it. It's at this point, as you guys are discussing this, that one of you reaches over for the bread, and you pick up a slice and notice that it's moldy.
We're running out of time. We need to move.
Mm. Okay.
All right. I assume we can get out through a window, or we just have to run out through the front door, which is
Uh, what? What's his name again? I'm sorry, my brain's dropping out.
The butler?
Yeah.
Wilfred.
Wilfred. Which way do they haunt the grounds as well,
Oui, monsieur.
or only the house?
Previous attempts to flee have met with unfortunate consequences. So,
They can't
my
leave.
protection at the moment only extends to this room, and after that, you are on your own.
Well, we should move.
Okay.
If we're gonna make the run for it, we should do it now while we have time.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do this.
The butler, who has been standing behind you basically the whole time, walks over to the double doors of the dining room and unlocks them and opens them for you. He says, "Well, I wish you a safe journey, master. This is unfortunately where we part paths for now. Perhaps, should you survive, I can provide a greater service to you at another time."
Perhaps, Wilfred.
Wilfred walks beyond the door and turns a corner, and you can see that when he does so, as soon as he crosses the threshold of the dining room into the main foyer. First of all, it's almost pitch black in the foyer. And it's like he steps into this blanket of shadow. But the last thing you see before his visage disappears is his skin grow ever so slightly transparent, and you can see behind the illusory facade a grinning skeletal face that turns and disappears into the darkness.
I'm going to go ahead and give Moyle a flame blade, just in case we need to actually we can't run. But
Did this dinner count as a short rest?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna turn into my real wolf form. Stay safe.
Okay. So ghosts and werewolves, excellent. It's turning into a
It
Scooby-Doo.
is rather remarkable you can still do that without the full moon.
yeah, I assume we're all just gonna start sprinting.
Yep.
I'll follow suit.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm just gonna dismiss Snowy into extra dimensional pocket.
As you begin to leave, as soon as you step beyond the threshold of the doors, as soon as the last of you leaves, the doors slam shut suddenly with a loud bang. And looking out in front of you, the foyer is completely dark. The only, except for like a little bit of moon, like ambient, I wouldn't say moonlight, but the moon you can't see. Ambient, like I would guess core light, I guess would be the appropriate word, from outside. Reflective light from the clouds, lighting up just through the windows, enough of the foyer to not trip over yourselves. But you guys beyond.
Yeah, I assume the fire sword isn't shedding much light, unfortunately.
The fire sword actually, it does help. Yeah, it's about as good as a torch, right?
Probably.
We'll say yes. Torch in a dimly lit hallway.
Didn't realize I was
It's slightly less effective than a torch.
I'll go Starform Archer to provide some more light.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're bolting out the front door, assuming it's not locked or held shut by a supernatural hand or some shit.
If you reach out for the door and try the handle, it is in fact locked. What's the radius of your starry form, by the way?
What'd you say?
What's the radius of your starry form?
Let me look that up for you, my friend.
I believe I have the key, so.
I have lockpicks if that don't work.
I'm about to say, I don't know if that one's gonna work there, Bubba. On starry form, we can form sheds bright light in 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet.
10 and 10. Okay.
No, that's more light than we had, so.
More or less the same way.
Is there like a broom or anything like that?
One more time.
Do you guys see like a broom or anything like that laying around? Anything that I could use to clean? Or like a dusting fan or anything like that?
Well, I mean, you guys cleaned fairly well, before.
Given
So
how
the
I could
foyer
just
is like, it's not like dusty, but it's there's cracked tile and broken stuff, and the staircases on the left hand side is collapsed in on itself, and stuff is still in very, very much disrepair. It would require more than just Presto to get rid of.
Yeah. Some of it might even require amending. It's a joke. I know it's definitely going to take a lot more than that.
You could spend several hours doing that. Probably wouldn't help.
Maybe
To
fix
that
some of
point,
the
though.
tiles.
To that point, though, Chance, when you tried the key in the lock, key's not working. The lock just won't turn.
Seriously, I even have the proper key and you're not letting me out? Chance actually kind of just grumbling that out loud.
Well, I think it's time to try that one thing called busting the fucking door down and getting the hell out of here.
Indeed!
Fair enough. Guess I'll have to replace
I
the
do
door.
not think breaking the door any further is going to help.
It's also not going to help if we are ripped to shreds.
Do we know if there's any windows that we can open or that are broken?
There are two large bay windows that flank the door on either side, where the light from outside is pouring in. Those windows are some of the panes are shattered, broken through, but otherwise intact.
How big are the panes?
They're like half the size of a sheet of paper.
Oh.
So not enough to get us through.
Well, I mean, it's a window. It's
Through
made
the
of glass.
window. Through the
Yeah, we
door.
could just break through it, but I feel like if we break anything, we're gonna get more angry ghosts, but don't have much option.
I say the demon with fire hands break the glass. Or the werewolf.
Yeah,
Wow.
he doesn't have fire hands, he has a fire sword.
My demon better!
Even better.
Smack it to smack. Go on.
Either werewolf or if the werewolf wants to go ahead and do the smack first, go ahead.
Okay.
No, we can have the expendable one. Go on, demon.
Damn, okay. I
You're
guess,
the one going the expendable first. You had him try the poison food. The maybe poison food.
Moyle tries to bust out the window.
Okay. He takes a fist and goes, all right. He just jams his fist through the window and shatters one of the panes, just all over the front lawn. He pulls his fist back through the window and he's like, well, that was eventful.
Not exactly what I meant, but okay, let me rephrase. How much would we have to bust out to make a hole big enough for us to crawl out of?
I mean, he could probably, run and jump through it. Although, at this point, as he pulls back his fist and goes, well, that was uneventful, all of you around here begin to hear, like, very subtle whispering, animated whispering coming from the shadows in the corners of the room all around you just.
Boy, I would have used the door if you didn't lock it and won't let me use the fucking key.
Intruders.
I believe you have antagonized them, sir.
Alright, we're getting the fuck out. Moyle!
No, present them the deed.
I don't think they care.
Well, you
I-
said Moyle first, so Moyle's
They
going to take a running
just
jump through the
told
window.
us.
He's going to try and jump through the window.
Oh.
Moyle just takes his couple steps back and runs forward and does like the action movie tuck and roll through the window out into the front lawn. And you see him disappear through the window and
Alright, everyone out, out, out!
I'm going out.
okay. So as each of you take a running jump and dive through the window, the first thing you notice is that as you jump through the window, there, the outside looks like it's there, right? And then you jump and you realize that that's only past the first 20 feet or so. Below the windowsill and below your feet is an endless void of nothing that you immediately begin to fall through.
Featherfall.
Okay.
Something to help.
How many creatures can that target?
6.
3, 4. Okay, so that's enough for all of you. So, with Featherfall casts, you begin to float slowly down into the darkness, watching the manor disappear above your heads as you continue to float down, 20, 40, 80, 100.
I'm not
120.
one to say this. I think we're fucked.
Well,
I
it
don't think that
nice
was such a
campaign,
good idea,
everybody.
sir.
Well, looks like we need our backup characters. Hold on, let me charge them out.
Damn it.
Now, as you watch the manor disappear behind you, or above you, rather, some of you look down and you realize that there is a ground below you that is slowly but surely approaching you. And as you alight on it, you realize that you're in the backyard of the manor, at the house in front of you, the backside of the house in front of you. This time, however, things are a little bit different. The house doesn't appear outwardly in as much of a disrepair. The manor itself is, at least outwardly, lit from within, and with some kind of warm orange light. And around you, you can see the general grounds of the manor and the edges of the woods that surround you. And the other thing that you can see is that the clouds are gone and the moon is shining brightly above your head. But not the moon that you know.
Okay.
Okay.
A bare white visage of the moon.
That's a sight for sore eyes. What the fuck is happening?
I will Igen pre that, Matt.
No one else is freaked out? No, what's going on?
I'm more
Oh, God.
wondering how a 5-foot drop turned into a over 100.
He does make a good point,
Y'all
sir.
really don't think things through, do y'all?
Apparently, this is my first time seeing the moon.
So I think you need to calm down, sir.
What do you mean, can't? Ooh, I'm going.
Fucking hell.
It's a matter of.
Hey.
It's not that we didn't think it through. It's the
Hello?
fact that how are we supposed to predict this?
Yes.
Someone say Moyle.
Hmm?
I'm gonna take that as a no. As you all argue about this, you're like,
Alright,
oh
so-
shit. You begin to hear in the grass around you rustling. The grass, by the way, is like still waist high, still unkempt, still not at all mowed, and you begin to hear the rustling of grass around you, and you begin to hear the whispers again around your head, around in the space around you. Intruders will be punished.
Ah, yes! Call me an intruder for coming into my own home that I legally own. Thanks.
Sir, could you please stop antagonizing the ghost, sir? I understand you're frustrated.
At this point, I need everyone to roll initiative while I grab them.
God damn.
Understood.
I'm fairly certain if I didn't say that we have rolled initiative anyway, so I don't think I altered anything there.
Do this.
I have a basic issue. Wow!
Okay, Chance. It's you being a speedy boy today, I guess.
I didn't roll because initiative tracker's not out yet.
Yeah, I would.
Oh.
Like you can roll.
If you
those
roll
two.
before it's out, it usually pops it in.
We'll edit it later. Don't worry
Well,
about it.
I rolled 2 natural ones. You know? Beautiful.
Just call it that. That's fine.
That calculator looks wrong.
Yeah, no, it's a 2 plus 4. It's not a nat 1. The other one was a nat 1.
Oh no,
So where it can't see.
I have advantage on
Roll them.
initiative to magic item. I just rolled 2 nat ones.
Oh, that's sad.
No, because you have a plus 4 to initiative, right?
Yeah. Oh shit, that is.
Well, then how can it be 6? Yeah. It rolled a 1 and a 2. Congratulations.
And a 1, and a 2, and a...
And a 6, apparently.
I mean, it looks like it's just rolling. It looks like it just rolled 2 1s and then added them together.
Yeah.
2d20, keep highest 1 plus 4. No, that's right.
So I rolled a 5.
Make
Yeah.
it like we mouse over the macro. It shows that 2d20 key highest 1 plus 4 equals 1 plus 1 plus 4 equals 6.
What? That's not right.
Yeah.
I know the tracker isn't out yet, but I just rolled because, you know.
The macro is
Yeah,
fucked.
that's fine.
That's what.
Just,
That's
yeah.
all we'll really say there.
Roll and have it there, and then I will take care of that in a minute.
I got good rolls today for initiative, at least.
Is it an O instead of a 0, maybe? No, it's 0. Okay, hold on, try it.
Oh, ATDC. 19.
Remind me to never use Roll20 on mobile ever again.
Now you know how me and Devin feel.
Well,
Devin more so.
I see. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I'm dumb. Shit. All right, hold on a second. I see what went wrong here. This is all very impromptu. Give me a second. I didn't.
How was
realize-
this unpromptu? Like, what were you thinking was gonna happen?
No, I was. It's unpromptu in the way that I had not planned for this map specifically. Fuck it. I'm just gonna take a random one.
Back in the forest again.
I'm gonna put you on the spider farm for no reason.
Close enough.
Actually, that's not too bad. Here, I'll use this one. Sure, why not? Who cares? Might as well. Okay. Let me grab your characters from the previous map so we don't have to worry about light and things. Copy and paste. this, and you do this, and you do that. Do daylight mode and save. And there we go. Okay. Okay, I have 4 of you. Who am I missing? I'm missing Conley, right?
No, Valiant's right there.
No, I mean for initiative.
Ah.
I don't know if
I already rolled, so I don't know if you want to add that roll or you want me to roll again.
Oh no, I'm just gonna replace it. I just wanted it in the initiative tracker to make it easy.
Okay, well, give me a second to.
I got it. 16,
Okay.
14. Okay, cool. That's you guys. And then let me go grab the enemies real quick.
No, you don't need to grab the enemy. We're fine.
Oh yeah, definitely not. So we're gonna take. Let's see. I'm gonna do this because they're technically hidden at the moment. And we need a couple of these fuckers. There. 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 And there. Okay. Not that this matters, but.
Oops, it don't move me back. But,
I was gonna say,
yeah.
Conley fucking
There we
takes
go.
off across the field. Let's see.
Oops.
This is one of those
God damn it.
Okay. Now we reorder, and then we change the music to something more combat-y. Do this one, sure.
VG, if it wouldn't be too much of an issue, could you give someone access to at least my token, possibly my character sheet, just so they can
Yeah.
move me around?
Who wants to be Conlia for this session?
I don't know, man. I heard he got cooties.
Okay, so Stroll then volunteers.
What? No.
I'll do it, I guess. I guess I'm controlling the tokens. Is that what's going on?
Okay.
Yeah, go team leader.
Okay.
I could semi-pilot, but like, I can't really.
Alright, you should be able to do stuff with her, and you should also have her character sheet as an option in your sidebar.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you didn't read too much of that, by the way.
Don't go to the bio section. That's all I'm missing. There's nothing for you there. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
What man behind the curtain?
Exactly. You're
Oh
already
god,
doing
why is
very
he
well.
naked?
Oh god, he's jerking off. Alright. So first up is Chance.
I actually can't see the turn order aside from literally just Conlia.
Yeah, you didn't add anybody else's.
Okay, well, I did. It just didn't survive. So hold on. What was your number, Chance? It was 22 something?
Yep, 22. I rolled a natural 20.
22, 14.
Stroven had 21.
I just added myself. Don't worry about it.
Did you?
Should we just-
Don't worry about it.
Should we just roll to add us 10 and then you can edit and we can edit in the.
It'd probably be better if we just all rerolled the initiatives. To be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna
that's-
keep our original rolls. Yeah, we're
keep
just
your
gonna.
original rolls, but add yourself to the turn order and then edit it later.
How the fuck did I get 20? Okay.
It doesn't matter. You're using your original roll still.
Should be a 5. Okay. You're home.
Okay. And there's 2 of you. So if I move that here, hold on. If I move this one here, can you see yourself below Strollvan now? On turn order, chance?
Yeah, I can see it.
Is he below you? Then?
No, I'm above him.
Okay, so then this one's the fake. Okay, go ahead.
All right. I'm simply just gonna take the dodge action
Cool. Strollvan.
as Moyle still has the sword, so I don't need to do anything else right now.
Sounds good. Strollvan, you're up.
It won't let me edit mine, although I don't think it matters. Mine was like an 8.
It does matter. What was it before?
What should I do here?
It was exactly, and it was an 8.12.
I'm gonna start off with the shield of faith first and just hold action because I'm not sure what to do with these quote-unquote guests. Ghost, not guest.
Okay. So go ahead and put Shield of Faith on you. That's that. Did you go into Blade Dance?
No, I said shield of faith. I didn't blade song yet.
I'm wondering what that other marker on your token is for.
The timer is because I'm holding concentration.
Yes, I know, but the other one.
Shield of faith.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna keep one on you for
Okay.
Shield of Faith because that's the one thing you can concentrate on at the moment. Plus, it means you don't have a person for a head. It's kind of weird looking.
Up with his head.
Yes, the Queen of Hearts is on.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
1.
No, Alice in Wonderland.
Okay. Shield of Faith is on. Cool. Okay.
Conley, what do you want to do?
Nope, not Conleo. So, the first of the enemies makes themselves known. Out of the tall grass, leaping out at you, is this, like, gaunt, hairless, decayed, like, awful-looking creature with sharp teeth and claws. Begins to jump out of the bush and attack. It's going for the werewolf, I suppose, because he's closest.
Yay.
Okay, it's gonna try and claw you, I guess, because why not? 14?
Misses.
Okay. And then next up after that, chances you watch this thing leap from the shadows and from the grass to go after the werewolf. You feel a cold, icy hand close to your face, and you whip around to see this shadowy, cloaked figure hovering inches off the ground. It reaches out to try and touch you.
I'm suddenly very glad I took the dodge action.
It's gonna try and slap the shit out of you. Actually, sorry, hold on. I should have an advantage. I'm sorry.
No, don't. I dodged. I took dodge action, so no, that's
Oh,
7
just
stands.
All right, fine. 7 it is. You're good.
Yeah.
Whiffs and misses you. And then it sinks into the ground and is going to disappear. So it's basically just gonna like whiff past your face and then dive into the shadows below you.
I assume I don't get an op attack, but eh.
Well, you don't know that it's left you yet.
Ah.
That would work. So I'm gonna just roll that real quick. Cool. Yeah, unless your passive perception is higher than 21, you can't see where it is. Disappears into the shadow.
That means I see it, right?
I don't think so. Unless you're... Well, is your passive perception above a 21?
Yes.
Really?
It's a 22.
Oh my god.
He's a cleric.
Yeah, he's over here now.
Hey, Druid.
So you watch the shadow essentially like meld into the shadows at your feet that are being cast by the light of the moon. And just barely imperceptible, you can make out its movements through the shadows that you guys are casting, and it's now on this side of Boyle in this space.
Can I call that out to Moyle?
You can. It doesn't mean the Moyle can see it, but it knows it's there, at least.
I'll just Moyle behind you.
Kanya.
I think, unfortunately, the play is taking dodge action, casting Sanctuary on Tim. Oh, I can cast Sanctuary on myself. Sanctuary should be a bonus action, pretty sure.
I don't remember.
I said Shield of Faith.
No. Conley is casting Sanctuary.
Me.
I'm wondering if that's a bonus action or not.
Sanctuary is not a bonus action.
Is it not?
Yeah, it is. I was just wondering.
Oh, damn.
No, you're good. You're concentrating on that. Who's getting the Shield of Faith? Chance or yourself?
Chance, you want it?
I won't say no to it.
Take Sanctuary then.
Actually, no, you take it because I currently have dodge app up for right now. And that means I already have a disadvantage on me.
Yeah, but Sanctuary doesn't give disadvantage.
Doesn't it? Oh, okay, yeah, fine, I'll take it.
Sanctuary says, go touch the spam.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. I think I'm the squishiest
Alright.
fucker here.
Yeah.
You're also the one that can prove that you own the place.
Sure. Okay, Moyle's up.
Moyle is going to hold his action to swing the fire sword at whoever, any hostile that gets within his range.
Okay.
Of it.
Sounds good. That's closest to you, so he's going to take it. It's going to pop up there. I'm going to try and swipe at you. Moyle, as it reveals itself, Moyle gets his attack. Go ahead.
Yeah. 26 or 10.
Pretty good. As a flame blade breaks across its form and it partially sets its black cloak on fire for a brief moment. It lets out this horrible screech, but it still reaches out to try and grab you.
All right, it gets the disadvantage. It has to deal with the sanctuary, and it also has a disadvantage if it still passes that.
Yeah, it needs the wisdom save first, right?
Mm-hmm.
18.
That'll pass. He can hit.
Yep, at disadvantage. So it's a
normal roll.
flat.
20. 20 for 12.
Even if I shield that, I think that still pops me. Yeah,
Possibly.
beats.
Alrighty, I'm going to roll for the strength score now. It's reduced by 2. Strength score is reduced by 2. So take whatever strength score you have and write it down somewhere for your OG, and then reduce it by 2. That was 20 feet, so it's going to go ahead and hide again. Or that one is going to hide, rather. It's a 6, so it doesn't for anybody, I don't think. It's actually going to move. I'm going to say it's going to move under you. I'm going to keep its token there for now, but it's under your feet, Chance. In the shadows. Okay, next up. Oops. It's right here, right? It's 20. Okay, cool. One's going to pop up next to Conlia, make his attack on her. Advantage.
I think that's also a flat, but
Why would it be flat on Conlia?
because I think she
I dodged.
Oh.
dodged and sanctuary.
We'll take the 6 then. But it doesn't matter because it doesn't hit. And then it's going to also try the same thing. It's going to try and hide. Proof away. Nope.
No.
Let's see. This one's going to move under Tavanta. So I'm going to move its token there, but it didn't move out of anybody's range, so no op attacks. And then...
Kind of Stolven and Notable Stolven, actually. Just Stolven. Right? Moving across like that?
Actually, yeah. No, Stolven,
Yeah, I think actually-
Stolven and Moyle, actually. Well, no, because he's not in that...
Moyle's already used his reaction.
So he moved from
Technically,
here
Conley
to
can do
here. He's on Tevanta. He's not actually in this space. I just said that because I want the token to be there and not underneath people, so I don't have to do like magical cups to get to it later.
Oh yeah, fair.
Magical cups, yay.
Okay. This
All right,
guy's-
Devonta, there's a shadow under your feet.
This guy's gonna jump out and go for Tevanta because funsies. See if he hits.
I don't see how that's fun.
Trying to smack the shit out of you. Advantage. 15 to hit Tevanta. Assuming
That
that's
does not hit.
Yeah, figured. This guy's gonna leap out at Strollvan.
Why? Why would you do that to me?
He's your closest. 19. Probably misses.
Hits.
Oh, cool. So take that 7 points of slashing and make me a Constitution saving throw. Oh wait, no, you're an elf. So never mind. Doesn't affect you.
Wait, what does elf have to do with anything?
It says if the target creature is other than an elf or undead, it has to make a saving throw. So since you are an elf, you are immune to the ghoul claws.
Hooray?
Cool.
Makes me more nervous, but hooray?
Tevanta, you're up.
Oh, it's my turn. Lovely.
Yeah, you got a shadow attached to your feet.
Can I
Like a
shoot the shadow attached to my feet?
Can you what?
Can I shoot it?
Yeah, it's a ranged attack, so you have disadvantage.
That's true. Can I shoot the one? Isn't there one under chance?
I mean,
You still disadvantage because
It's
the thing within 5 feet of you.
disadvantage.
yeah.
It's still within 5 feet of me.
No matter what, any ranged attack you make is going to have disadvantage this turn. So unless you move away.
Then I will get an op attack.
Yeah, you get. You probably draw.
2, if not 3.
Yeah, you draw 2 of them.
Isn't there one behind Moyle?
Yeah, behind Moyle, but not on him. So that one is actually
Yeah.
in the space that I said it was.
So I could hit that one.
You'd still have disadvantage.
Yeah, it's any enemy
the
that's
one-
within 5 feet of you causes disadvantage immediately on whatever enemy you target. Doesn't matter which one it is.
Oh, so the one behind, it's under Moyle, the one that...
No, it's
saw.
hidden behind him in that space. However, because there's a ghoul and another shadow within 5
Within
feet
5
of
feet
you,
of you.
it imposes disadvantage automatically.
So I'm just flubbernuts.
Pretty
Unless you
much,
got
they're
something
ganging
like-
up on you. Giggity.
I'm just magically flubbernuts.
Unless you got some save or suck.
Oh, well, I do. But it would hit literally everybody. And my starter form is Starbolt, so... You know what? Fuck it. I guess I just have to start hitting bitches. Chance's priority. Alright. Chance, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to help you out there, bud, but no promises, okay? I'm a first guiding bolt at disadvantage. And
Fucking just puts a hole in chance.
Okay.
Okay, that's gonna be at first level.
Nice.
Oh.
That definitely hits and kills it. The blast of radiant light flashes through the space and slams into the center mass of this creature, and it's like if you shot a baseball at like tissue paper from 5 feet away. Like it just rips it to shreds, and the shreds of its shadowy cloak fall to the ground before melting away.
Like,
into
I'm just
shadow.
picturing because the thing was like under chance. You like shot the guy bolt like right between his fucking legs. So it's like, "Ay!"
And you shot it between his legs, and a bunch of confetti came up out of the ground.
Well, that works. Let's see if I can go 2 for 2 at the one under my feet.
Okay, go for it.
Starbolt. Yeah. Tiny button, big thumb, yay.
10. No.
Yeah, no. That 19 would have been great though.
You fire at your feet, but all you hit is your own shadow, not the one that's currently latched onto you.
Well, I tried. I end my turn with a pissed off fucking Minotaur.
I end my turn face down.
I cast Angry Minotaur defense mode.
This one's gonna pop up on Strollman, I think. Trying to get you.
What did I ever do to you, man?
Oh, according to that, we
Anything's wrong with that statement, I hope you know.
It's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, no, I'll shield on that.
Okay. So, feeling the cold hand of death approaching you from behind, you like whip your sword behind you and kind of parry it with a magical shield. It bounces off and kind of like whispers angrily at you. Fuck off!
Please, sir, I did not give you consent. You're not allowed to touch me.
What the fuck?
It's 11. I don't think anybody has less than an 11 passive.
I see
Nope.
everything.
So this one is on Strollvan like before. It's gonna be on him, but not in that space. But still, I'm gonna leave it there for now. Tis Ash's turn.
Let's saturate my Crimson Right.
Okay.
I take find it first.
Oh, he's one of those furries.
Yes, I am. I take 2 damage
Okay.
with that thing. Yeah. I'm gonna go bonk. This guy.
So which Crimson Right is it?
It's the lightning one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go bonk this guy with my claws.
Go for it.
Claws just fucking get covered in lightning and then swing.
Swing. 16 hit.
Yep.
I'm just gonna do a quick thing because it's easier. 8 damage.
What the fuck is these macros?
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing, to be honest.
I mean, it's being dumb.
Okay, 8
Okay.
points of damage there. Instead of
Yep.
lightning.
Yes. One slashing, 2 lightning.
Okay.
Like these macros are seeming super scuffed.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, to be honest.
Fucking.
like
Yep.
mouse over that 8 and just look at that.
What the fuck? I'm sorry.
I don't know
Oh,
why
oh,
that is
shit.
the way it is. I have to
Oh,
fix that
shit.
later.
Does second attack? Does it? I take it a 10 doesn't hit.
Yeah, no, that misses. You basically rake across its arm with your lightning claws, leaving 3 gashes there that spark briefly with electricity for a moment, and then it ducks under the second one, and, like kind of goblin crouches at you like Gollum. It's getting ready to attack again.
Call him.
That ends my turn.
All right, I'm going to
Nope, hold on.
step here.
I know.
Oh,
Sorry,
sorry.
hold on. So we got one more. He's gonna reveal himself in a second. There we go. Unomath. He's gonna come leaping out at Moyle because no one's attacked Moyle yet, so we're gonna do that. He's gonna claws with advantage. Ooh, not 20. Cool. So total of 14 points of slashing damage, and I need Moyle to
who's-
make a con save.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna waste that on no offense.
All right, 20 points down. You said.
14 points of damage.
Nat 20 auto hits regardless, even if the AC beats higher than that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. How much damage did you say?
14.
All right, so that puts him at 26. And a con save.
13, perfectly fine. Cool.
I will be
Oh,
right.
you know what? I just
Let me do my turn right quick before anything else.
Yeah, go for it. It's your turn. It's not gonna go then. I realized I've been rolling not publicly this whole time, so sorry. I was like, why can't you see what's happening? And I was like, oh, wait a minute.
I'm gonna take a step. Op attacks if so choose, but
Yeah,
they
it's
have to
gonna
do wisdom save.
It's going to swipe you. You're actually gonna get 2 attacks.
Yeah, but both have to make the wisdom save first because of sanctuary.
Yeah, we're gonna do the ghoul first. So that 13.
Nope.
How does that work? It can't choose another target, I suppose, so it just loses that.
Yeah, you can.
And
Yeah, so it
then
just wastes 3 action.
Shadow as well. Another 13, so that's enough.
Hey, that's 2 reactions just down the drain. So
Sick.
now I'm going to unfortunately have to burn through the sanctuary because I'm going to be trying to kill some shit.
Or you could present the deed and try to calm these motherfuckers down.
I don't think they're going to listen. Like Wilfred even said that, yeah, no, this works for me, but it won't work for them.
You won't know until you try, sir.
Understand though is that you have to eventually just get rid of them. You can't keep killing them. Killing them here will not help your situation long term.
Fine. I will present the deed and spend my action, I guess, telling him, "Oi! I'm not even a fucking intruder. The mansion's mine by right."
Okay. Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I'm going to spend my inspiration at a bardic thing to that.
Go for it.
It's like, I think it's a D8.
At this point, it should be a D8,
Yep.
right? 5th level.
Yep.
Having fun navigating the phone version of Roll20?
Yeah. Exactly.
I think Hunter's back on the computer. I'm on mobile still.
13.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna roll for them real quick. I'm just gonna roll blanket checks for both.
Yeah. While you're doing it, I'm going to go load water.
Go for it. Okay. And then these ones probably wouldn't care. Yeah. That figures. That's about right. Okay. Cool. We'll see what the result of that is on their turns. Strollman, you're up.
Now I'm gonna blade song.
There you go.
Shield is gone, blade song active. Shield the face is on, so I done.
By the way, you got hit, so I need you to make a con save for that Shield of Faith. Easy. It's a good thing you have advantage, because that would have been bad.
Yay, Warcaster. You said there's one in my shadow, right?
Yeah.
Can I try to stab that one?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's not gonna hit, knowing my track record, but here we go. Booming blade, by the way.
Nope.
Yep, that's my turn.
That's an unfortunate circumstance, what that is. Alrighty.
I'm used to it at this point.
Alright, so the ghoul that's right next to you that's on the werewolf is going to go ahead and take another swipe at the werewolf itself. Going for claws. 13 to hit. Probably Misses.
Okay.
And it is Conley's turn.
Boy, I don't want to cast Turn Undead yet because we may or may not be converting them. I don't know what the word is here. So what else can I do? No, I do not want to add blindness, deafness to the macro.
Why not?
I can't warding bomb because I don't have rings. It really doesn't do anything. Silence would hurt us, won't help us. Aid. Sanctuaries, concentration, anything. It is actually not. Huh. Heroism is kind of read heroism.
No, it just lasts for a minute, you're right.
Whack.
Is it me or is light mode better than
Oh.
dark mode because I can actually see things?
Probably
It
is
opens
better
up.
on mobile.
Who's getting hit a lot? Other than Chance.
Chance and Moyle have taken the most damage so far.
Who's had the most attacks against them?
I mean, against them, probably the werewolf. But
Ash,
those
take
make it
heroism.
I'm sorry, what?
Take heroism. Nerd.
You're a hero now. Congratulations.
Yay.
Bet you never seen this spell before.
Okay. So you're immune to fear. You get temp HP equal to modifier. So what's your modifier?
I believe it is 5. It could be 4. Let me double check. If I can scroll back over to my character sheet. It is 5.
So you get 5 temp HP.
5. Every turn, or on the start of their turn, I think it is, right? So they don't have
the
it.
start of each of its turns.
So they don't have it.
So next time Ash's turn
Yeah.
rolls around, you get 5 temp HP.
And every time that happens. Heroism kind of an underrated spell, not gonna lie. It's cure wounds, but before you get hurt.
Yeah, right.
And curses.
Yes and no.
Is that your whole turn?
Yeah.
Moyle? I don't think Chance is back yet, so... I'm assuming that Moyle's just gonna blade strike some shit.
BRB.
He's gonna do it on the ghoul this next turn, because he can see the ghoul this next turn. So we'll do this, and we'll do claws, and that's okay. So that definitely hits 12 points of fire damage for the flame blade, and then the claws miss, unfortunately. Tavanta's shadow gets to go next. It's going to attempt to... So you watch the shadow at your feet. After you shoot this bolt at it and it dodges you, it goes to strangle your shadow, and you can actually feel its like icy claws try to wrap around your neck.
That's not fun.
19?
19, that might hit.
Pretty sure it does. Yeah, you have a 16 AC unless I'm missing something.
Yeah, no, that was me being sarcastic. That hits, Papa.
Yeah, 9 points of necrotic damage, and oh shit. Your strength score is reduced by 2.
I would... Well, that's great because I have a strength score of 10.
Well, if you
That's
get
now
hit
an
more
8.
5 times, you're dead. So try not to get hit.
I'm aware of this.
I mean, minimum 2. Maximum 8. So. Just don't get hit 8 more times, lol.
Lol. Well, I got a visual glitch with my thing. I put in 8, but every time I leave the text box, it shows 10. I know it's at 8. You know it's at 8.
I will just try to remember that.
I don't have time to fight with Roll20 Phone Edition.
That's fair. That's fair. Next school is going to go up, and it's going to go for...
Gopher?
Go for the werewolf.
Yay!
17 to hit.
Oh, it didn't work as I expected.
That'll miss.
The 17 misses, cool. And then last one's on Strollvan. You don't
So,
have
what all I
any
missed?
disadvantage on that one. Devonta got hit by Shadow. And it's another 17 to hit Strollvan, which doesn't hit. So, Devonta, you're up.
I laugh at 17s.
One beneath my feet can get a guiding bolt disadvantage. And then if that doesn't work, I got a starbolt.
Nice.
Yeah.
That hits for 5. Question is...
What kind of damage does that do?
Your Starbolt?
Radiant.
I'm assuming it's Radiant.
Yeah.
Yeah. What radiant damage equal to 1d8 modifier? Okay.
Yeah.
Flash of light. You can see that the shadow is no longer wrapped around your neck, but it is very much reeling from that attack.
And then again at disadvantage, I have the guiding level 1.
That takes care of the rest of it.
Yeah, so it seems that negotiations did not work, so I was kind of expecting, honestly.
Not that you
Well, you.
Well, you only got to roll against 2 of them, and 2 of them on. Yeah. Just saying, it might still be worth it to try.
Yeah.
I mean, I did. It failed.
Yeah.
Well, you
because
tried against 2 of them, the closest 2 to you. You didn't try against all of them, I don't think.
Man, it would suck if you tried at something and it didn't work and you never tried again.
Truly.
Mm.
Speaking
Just like, fuck it, I didn't create the cure for
That's
any of the horrible
that's
diseases that have happened.
that's
Ash, you're up.
False equivalency, but it's only somewhat of false equivalency.
What about equivalency?
For Strollvan. Fucking idiot.
3 attacks with claws.
One for Strollvan like an idiot. I should have gone for the weaker ones.
Yeah, right. Ash is up next. Jesus Christ.
Gain 5/10.
Yeah. And I believe the first one's doubled lightning damage.
Yes. Alrighty.
another 12.
Alright, so hold on. So which one is the first one on, first of all?
The first one was on the one is on this one.
Okay. So that's 12 and a lot, so it's dead. There's no way it's
Got it.
surviving that. Rips it
And I
up
guess
just
the second
shoves
one
it
is
out.
on this one. So
Second one was 23 for 9, and 1 is 10.
Yep.
Okay.
and end turn.
And then, well, natural 1 means they get reactions on you,
Yeah.
anyone around you.
Yeah.
So, that's 2 more attacks. So we'll do this one first for funsies. It's an 8, that doesn't hit. And the one that you hit second is going to smack you again. It's claws. It's another 7 that doesn't hit. Ghoul next to Moyle is up next. It's going to slap Moyle around a little bit. 18.
Hit.
7 points and a con save, please. And then it's Chance's turn.
$15.
Cool. He's fine except for taking damage.
Yep. Well, I tried.
Don't want to. Okay.
Chance will hold up his hand. Fire starts circling around him as I'm going to cast.
Fireball. Centered on Savanta.
Centered on everybody.
Scorching Ray at 3rd level.
Okay. So 4 rays, wherever you want them to be. I'm assuming it's at the 4 you can see, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, which one's first?
Boom. I'm putting the crit into the one next to Moyle.
Okay. Since they're 16 on the
Then it's-
shadow for 8.
Yeah.
This
the-
one, shadows take half fire, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, they do. So that's 4 points on the shadow. The crit for 14. Yeah.
Yep.
That one
What?
incinerates that ghoul, so he's gone. And then the 21 on the other ghoul hits for 6.
Yep. And I mean, Sanctuary's gone, but at the same time, I have my aura.
Yes. You can do that if you wish.
I will.
Strollvan, you're up.
I'm gonna try to stab this thing in my feet again.
Go for it.
Booming blade. It's not gonna hit, but I'm gonna declare anyway. 11.
Nice. I'm pretty sure that misses. Yes, it does.
Yep. Move on.
Sick. Shadow. Well, this one.
We don't do advantage on flanking, right?
Yeah, no, flank
No,
is
we're not
something
doing
this
that
is
this turn. We did that the last campaign and I didn't like it after a while, so we're not doing it this time. The one that you couldn't previously see appears at your side, Chance, but otherwise does not attack you. Conleo's up next.
Where?
What?
Sorry.
Fire hydrant?
I was gonna turn on dead this turn, but I don't think that's the case this turn. I don't think I think we're in too controlled the fight. There's a damaged one, right?
All of them are damaged at this point, except for the one that's now next to Chance.
Well, I guess the shadow and the one next to no, wait. Pull the Dead is a real funny spell because it does necrotic damage, and I don't know if they have immunity to that. And it looks like it's something that would have immunity. And I guess there's only one way to find out. I want to actually, fuck it. One of the ghouls, the one north of, we'll do the one south of Strolden. South of Strolden takes Pull the Dead.
Okay. It's a 9.
I can try popping it in chat. Yeah. And it should be 2d12 damage.
All right,
think I have it.
Unless you want to, Matt.
Oh, you opened up my character sheet and moved. Oopsie. I got it this time, I think. It should be popped in chat now.
Oh, hey, for once you actually rolled more damage with a big damage.
With the
Oh,
sound
God.
with the sound of church bells ringing in the air, the ghoul clutches its head, and you can see it start to shake and screech, and then its head explodes. It's dead.
I guess you could say he shook it off.
Nope.
Wow,
get
you
the-
really
get the-
rung his bell. What a tis.
Nope.
Both of you get the fuck out.
Okay, session's over, guys. We're going home.
Alright, I'm fine with this.
Cool. Anything else?
I pass now.
Cool. Moyle.
Does this thing appear to be hostile to chance at all?
No.
It's just standing there.
It's just floating there. It's actually not even facing you. It's facing the rest of the fight.
Swing, swing.
Yeah, if you could take care of that one, that one's
So that's dead.
been kind of.
Yeah.
It's pretty dead.
Are you serious?
A crit for what is that, like how much damage is that?
33.
Like 33?
Yeah. So it's dead.
That's 10, 15, 20, 25. Second swing.
31.
Call it 20.
That's a miss.
31. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, that's a miss. I mean, even with half damage
Sorry,
on
I
that, it
was talking
kills.
about the damage.
Ghouls don't take half damage, so it's fine. On a shadow, that would have killed it instantly, too. Okay,
Moyle is dangerous with the flame blade.
clearly.
Oh, you will for Moyle.
Tavante, you're up.
Hi, Tavanta again, here to fuck up some shit. I no longer have disadvantage on all my fucking shots, so that's good.
Hey, Vsauce. Michael here.
That was funny. Please make that joke again.
Hey, Vsauce.
Thank you. It's taking one. Hopefully, we can only pray.
Which one?
The only remaining shade left that's not next to, not the one that's next to Chance, the one that's next to Stroll Venom Oil.
Oof. Instantly dead.
And is the one next to Chance outwardly hostile?
No.
Alright, then I will withhold the Starry Bolt from shooting out at it. And can I see if anything else is coming for us? Or is there any other disturbances that I can see?
If you hadn't used your action to make an attack, you could make a perception check.
That's true. I end my turn with the face move.
Cool. Ash.
I would. Yeah, it's a hostile. I'm just gonna go walk up to Chance, I guess, and just hold action in case anything attacks.
Isn't there a fire aura around him?
Yeah, but it only
affects
burns.
creatures that attack you.
If, yeah.
Oh, I wish I knew that.
Okay. That's the top of the round. Does anyone else want to do anything hostile to this creature?
Nope, not me.
If the answer is no, then we're going to end the fight.
Yeah.
And there's much rejoicing.
And there was much rejoicing.
Okay.
So, as auras fade and spells disappear, so that's that for 5 more minutes. Okay. So the shadow hovers there in front of Chance. Just kind of silently floating and staring at you.
And who might you be?
I have no memory.
That's unfortunate.
I serve the master.
Does this make me a necromancer now? Chance kind of just thinks to himself out loud.
Not quite, sir.
I believe we have to raise the.
Yeah,
No?
that sounds about right. All right. If you here to serve, how do we get either out of here or back to the manor?
Walk
Or are we just trapped here?
inside. Seek the patriarch. He holds us in service.
Okay. So we send him on his way. The rest of you can pass on peacefully.
Our anger, our hatred is unfulfilled.
And you're angry at the patriarch.
I can say no more. He is watching always.
Got it. Okay.
At that, you hear the sound of a bell in the distance, like a every couple seconds, 2 notes, just ding 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 ding, ding 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 ding. The shadows form. It turns away from you and off toward the distance, and it looks at you, reaches out a hand for your face, and then is like seemingly forcibly pulled backwards away from you and into the woods, like just rapidly, just gone.
Well, I think we know what we need to go, what we need to smash. So makes this a lot simpler.
Can
Indeed.
y'all recount for somebody who accidentally dipped out?
Well, apparently the patriarch is holding this previous the patriarch of the family. His ghost is holding, or something is holding them here. We follow the bell, we smash whatever is causing the bell, and call it good.
Yeah, because it's gonna be that simple. Also, I'm out of story forms because somebody turned me into an alligator to fight a werewolf earlier in the day.
You mean you did that?
Some asshole, I don't know.
Why is
So,
Tavanta
we're
Southern
out of
all of a
luck.
sudden?
I'm out of character. This is out of character. Because I was asking what happened because I cut out for a second.
Yeah.
Devin, me is southern slightly sometimes.
All right.
You're a Texan now, Devin. Can't escape it.
Yeah, Texan, we expect to see it at the next rodeo. This is mandatory.
Texas. I think I've been to
You
one
should
rodeo
know where
in
that
my-
is because you're Texan.
Cowboy boots required. Cowboy hat is not required. It's okay.
Texan
would
citizenship
rather have
requires
the
you to
cowboy
know
hat.
exactly when every rodeo takes place and where.
Fuck that. I haven't been to
His-
rodeo
his
since I was
Texan
like
sense.
6.
The fact that you've been to a rodeo at all. It's probably
Well,
more
I live in
than
I
Oklahoma.
haven't. I haven't been to rodeo in years either. There was one in town, but I didn't feel like going.
I think the most southern thing
mean-
I've been to is a monster truck rally. That's about it.
I've been to one of those too. That was fun.
I've been to a total of 5 rodeos. 3 of them I participated in as a rider.
Shit,
Every
really?
time I learn a new fact about you, Jay, it's just mind blowing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have our destination and we have an approximate idea of what we need to do. So,
Yeah, go to Jay's restaurant, get fucking dope ass food, and then watch him in a rodeo. Oh wait, I mean about the game. Sorry, my bad.
That's still possible.
Impossible
Hey,
because
that-
I've never given you my address.
Well, not your
Wow.
address, just the location of your restaurant and where you work.
Exactly. I'm not gonna tell you where I work.
Oh,
VP, we need the plane shift. We need to take this campaign to the next
Plus, I
dimension.
can't do rodeos anymore. I'm too fucking old for that shit.
We'll take this campaign to the rodeo dimension.
Oh god, the rodeo.
Something
dimension.
wicked this way rides.
I posted
Hey.
that already, you bastard.
Indeed.
There's Garth Brooks music
Indubitably.
is the only music that exists.
Stop
Not even a
chomping
George
on-
Strait? Damn, okay.
Nah, because Garth Brooks has a rodeo song that I know.
Stop buying my shit, motherfucker. Anyways, yes.
And they
let's-
call it like a rodeo.
Well, the only downside is I'm remarkably low on resources.
Also, does anyone else? I'm sorry. Does anyone else feel weaker?
Yes, I do.
I don't think there's a good place to rest, though, sir.
I feel fine.
That's good for you. New blood.
Up after this is all said and done, I don't want to risk burning through my resources as is.
Let's keep moving. We may not have much option, so we can't always wait in for more to come.
Well, Sanctuary and Heroism unfortunately fade. It's unfortunate. Rereading Heroism, I really
Or
Been more than a minute, so Starry Form also fails.
And same
Blade
thing
Song
for
also
Flameblade.
goes away.
Flameblade's gone too.
And that means we have no light except from the moon?
Pretty much.
Well, I mean, for those with dark vision, aka everyone, we'll be fine.
Speak for yourself. Cows don't have dark vision?
Tavanta's the only one here without dark vision.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
the,
everybody.
He's the only one that I can use to test lighting on the indoors section.
If you would like, sir, you could use my torch.
I can also cast this, and I'm going to. What's Tavanta's spellcasting focus?
I have 3 different spellcasting focuses, but you can use my staff.
Yeah, I'm going to tap your staff, and it starts to glow green.
Cool.
Light.
Green, like fell green.
You've seen my other one, but I don't ever use it in front of most other people because it's a star map of stars that I shouldn't be able to see because, Arcanite clouds.
yeah, that sounds about right.
It's
That
not
would be
exactly a
kind of
useful
odd.
item at the moment.
Yeah. And then the other one's a telescope to help chart maps and stuff.
Rich,
Yeah.
So I'll be using my staff.
yeah. So let's head out.
I got 2 very useless items that are tied to my back so that I can't use the spellcasting focus.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you can use them still. It just wouldn't. You can't use them for like their intended purpose.
Right.
I mean, telescope, you could use it to spy on people.
True.
Spyglass, yeah, sure.
As opposed to the 1,000 gold pieces it costs for a spyglass.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I guess it is the best for me to use it since I have the highest perception.
What direction are you going in?
Direction of
Bell.
the bell, if we can kind of parse where that came from.
The
It
sound
came-
of ding dong.
It came from the northern edge of
Everywhere.
the property, away from the house.
Do you want me to scout ahead?
I feel like us splitting up is a bad idea.
Yeah, something. I don't know. Something feels wrong about that.
Okay.
You don't have to beat around the bush about it. We all know what happened last time we split up, except Dash, I suppose.
I don't like to talk about it. Let's go.
Bearing
come on.
in one day.
Hold up. If this was the former patron of the house, Do you not think that he would be? Because we're okay, out of character. We're outside, like we're in the backyard of the house, right?
Yeah.
There was the house we were just in. We fell down, and then now there's another house that's slightly less shit looking and has like a light inside of it.
Well, it's the mansion. It's the same house. It's just that the mansion is lit from within, and it doesn't look as shit from the outside. Like the stone's not like cracked or anything. It looks like a normal, like how the mansion should have looked, instead of being decrepit.
Shouldn't the old master of the house be inside the house? I can see where you're going with following
What
the bell.
direction was the crypt from the house? Did Wolford say?
The crypt is on the edge of the property.
Well, two things are kind of lining up: the bell and the crypt.
Either I guess, one way we find the body of the patron, the other way we find the spirit of the patron, or both. Either way, I don't know. It's just something to consider. That the light's on in the house and it looks slightly less shit on the outside. It's different. Maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe in this place the patron is inside, and the bell was just to call the ghouls and whatever spirits we just fought away from this and to the crypt. I don't know. It's just something to consider. I didn't mean to throw a wrench in the plan.
No, you bring up valid points, but the thing is, as it stands, my thought is spirits, as far as I'm aware, which admittedly I'm mostly going off of what little I've read about them, they tend to be anchored by something. And generally, that something happens to be their own corpses.
Do we know that the corpse of this patron is here?
We know that the family was
Oh no, Warforged.
Oh god. The simulation's glitching, you guys.
Oh no.
VG, did Wilfred say that all of the family were in fact buried here, even the previous owners?
No.
He did not say that.
No.
So
he did say that the family was buried there.
But
the family crypt is in the backyard, and the previous lord of the manor and his family dipped out and went somewhere else. They don't know where.
Okay, so hear me out. Either the patron, the person controlling everything, is the previous, lord of the manor, or the lord before that. So either it's buried in the crypt, or it's like some of the spirits here, and the spirit is anchored to this place, not necessarily the body. Because Wilfred did say that some of the spirits, but in life, they left this place, but because of their anger and their contempt with the previous lord, anchored them to this place, right? Not necessarily their bodies, but their spirits were anchored here. So if it's the previous lord and they fucked off somewhere, we don't even know if they're alive or not. That spirit could be anchored here, and there could be no body, or it could be the lord before that, and it's anchored in the crypt.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's only one of.
Fair enough. Let's try.
I have one of two interpretations of the situation. If y'all care to hear me out.
Yeah. I mean,
You're
I've been rambling on.
You're probably the one most knowledgeable.
Hey, nature is a thing.
So we know that originally what was keeping the servants here was the last lord, and so it would be a sense of irony that he would hold them here once again as spirits in the afterlife from their contempt. Or it could be Jericho, and he could be some sort of powerful spirit holding their spirits here because this is his man. For whatever reason, Jericho's spirit feels too tied to this place to pass on himself, and still is holding them here. Or maybe he's a weird undead, like lich or something. I don't know.
Or it could just be one of the servants. Who knows? Maybe even Wilfred. He seems like a nice guy, but you never know with these things. It could just be one of the servants who gotten powerful enough to say, "No, all of you stay the fuck here. We're not leaving this bitch until we have the revenge," or something like that. I'm just saying there are lots of unknown variables, and if we go to one place and it turns out that it was not the place to go, I would just rather we be more sure about one place than the other.
Let's try the
We
house.
probably have to go both, to be honest.
Let's try the house for now. If worst comes to worst, we can. Wilfred's protection glass goes over the kitchen, so goes over the dining hall, so we can just might be able to have some semblance of safety there.
I do want to point out
That was the previous
did not seem
manor.
to last that long.
Well, was that Sovan? You were very quiet, like usual, but more so.
My apologies, sir. I said Wilfred's protection did not seem to last that long, though. So keep that in mind, sir.
Fair, but that's probably the closest thing to a safe harbor we have in this whatever situation we find ourselves in.
Very good, sir.
Strovan is like just an advanced butler, isn't he? The way he talks and sounds.
Did you not know? I did tell you what his concept was, right?
No.
No, you did.
We got bits and pieces of the backstory, so if you want to keep parts of it to yourself, go for it.
No. I said concept, not background.
No, we know.
Concept behind Strovan is Gleer from Dimension 20.
Who?
Gillier.
Yeah, who?
Somebody gets it.
The only thing I know about Dimension 20 is Escape from the Blood Keep. And
That's the only one that I've watched all the way through as well. So
Dimension 20, there's a high school one.
Yep.
Oh, the one that's super PC?
Yeah, I guess.
I was just like, honestly, you wanna know what I thought your concept was when I first saw how you behaved? My thought was fucking Walter C. Dornez.
No, I'm not that cool.
from Helsing,
Yeah, he's considerably less badass.
I'm not that cool, man.
He's
And
hard to
maybe
hit,
the
but he
Waltz
doesn't
is
hit very
on-
hard. At least not right
I
now.
mean,
So
no one's
bad
that
luck.
cool early in D&D.
Yeah, but at least Walter said some cool stuff. Strovan asked permission and like constantly questions everything all the time.
Yes.
It's not my
Fair.
fault, sir. I am very curious by nature.
I understand, and your closest interaction with anything has been a book, except for apparently women, which we learned that you have a wife
And 2 kids, sir.
and two
Third
kids.
Third one was on the way.
Third one on the way. Well, congratulations. Which means you have exceedingly more experience than
Chance.
Chance. Yes.
That's a good point. How far along the way was your wife then?
She would have been. Well, here's the thing: if you're going by Elven pregnancy, it's not just 6 months. So
What the fuck is elven pregnancy? 2 years?
How is a pregnancy 6 months? That's really short.
Yeah, that was my question.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. This bitch out here speed
well,
running.
okay. Here's the thing: you have to go. Here's the thing: you have to
speed run through life.
you
Hold on,
have
I
to
know.
delve a little bit into other and the older versions, I guess, because D&D doesn't actually say how long it takes for pregnancy and age raises, except for obviously human. We know that because we're humans. So there's
Let's call it normal. So elves physically go through the same process up until a certain point, and they stop aging as fast.
Okay. In that case, she was 8 months in, sir.
So your kid has already been born. probably.
Okay.
Yes, at
You
this
spent
point.
about 2 months. About 2 months on the planet so far.
Yeah, bro, this is sad.
Well, damn. I only ever made it past 2 before they drive me wild. That's crazy.
Unfortunately, my parents were insistent to leave, make sure that I left a male heir, sir. Henceforth, I had to try for a third child.
Well, that's I was doing well. I guess you wouldn't know if it was a male, so that's kind of. Huh.
We
Oh, we have
just
our
get on
messes.
with it. Dylan, we can
Well,
talk about this afterwards.
we can talk about this when we're not in the undead infested
Shadow
place that-
Realm? With
You guys
moon?
are curious.
All right. Well, as you stroll toward the house and enter inside, put you back on the correct map here. Okay.
does it look any different on the inside, or is it still chittle?
Yeah, I'm not going to change the map, but it does look different. So for instance, the chandelier is not, on the floor. It's hung in the ceiling. Candles are lit. The drapery and paintings and curtains, windows, everything's been cleaned. Looks polished, up to speed. The staircase is repaired. Not everything looks moth-eaten and gross and dusty and all old. And also, as you approach the doors of the manor to go inside to see all this, door is opened by 2 individuals. One of them is a young human female. The other one is a young human male. Each are dressed in fine servant's clothing. They open the door for you to enter the manor, and then once they do, before you can even say anything, they walk away into it's like 2 different doorways. Like they basically like split off, go into 2 different doorways, and are just gone.
You said they were in finery. Like what kind of finery? Like maid outfit finery, or finery as in like these are like ladies of the house for some reason.
Like servants.
man
Like I said,
and
fine servants clothes. So basically like a maid
Okay.
and a footman or something.
Okay. I didn't hear you describe like I just heard finery.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that.
it's servants clothing.
Okay.
Yet another woman that ran away from chance. Anyways,
Tavanta.
And a man too.
I didn't. Tavanta didn't say that. I did. You can fight me all you want, Bubba.
No, because I would lose.
Conley is. Conley would whisper it over to like Tavanta or something though, but it'd say it out loud.
Tavanta would laugh.
Mental telepathy. All right. Anyway, so that's what you got. House is yours. Foyer is yours.
Excuse me for a moment. I need to go tinkle.
Strollman
Who's-
goes into the piss dimension and disappears.
With the door closed.
Tavanta just nudges Chance forward and goes, just declare yourself the thing of the house, and whoever comes challenges you, obviously kill them, Go, shoot.
Yeah.
Go on, do the thing, go, shoot.
Do it!
Pushes him some more. Go on, you got it, come on, you can do it.
Pulls up shield.
Patronize me. Oh, I just realized I don't have a surname. Chance actually says this out loud.
You can always take on this.
Wow.
Sir, you do have a surname. Soon as you became the lord of this land.
Oh yeah, what is it? Fairweather?
Fairweather, yes.
Fairweather?
It would be prudent for you to memorize that.
it might be wise for you to actually know your family name, sir.
Well, excuse
He's
me
young
for
in a
that.
minute.
Savanta just keeps showing. Come on, come on.
Come on.
It's fair weather, like just spelled like fair and weather, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna add that to my sheet. Chance will clear his throat, hold up the deed, and because I really do not want to hurt my throat shouting this, I'm just gonna read this normally. But Chance is projecting his voice to making sure it's loud enough to be heard.
What?
My
Someone
name-
heard you someone else? Sorry.
Go ahead.
As it stands, my name is Chance Fairweather. As it stands, I am the Lord. Was it Lord Regent or something like that? What's the name of the title again?
I don't remember. Give me a second. If I even had a title for it, I don't remember. I don't think there was like an official title. It's basically like title, quote unquote. It wasn't like an official, like you're Lord of the Side Roads, King of the Pyramid. You know, not that kind of thing. You are Lord of Fairweather Manor, as much as you can get.
I am the Lord of Fairweather. I am lawfully the Lord of Fairweather Manor.
That sounded very authoritative. You got this, buddy. Come on.
Okay. So with
That
that,
it? You didn't check?
with
You
that,
challenge anything?
well, so one thing doesn't happen, and one thing does happen. The thing that doesn't happen is that no one else shows up. So you say this to an empty room. The second thing that happens, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw as the chandelier falls from the ceiling and almost crushes you. Or does crush you, depending on what the result of this is.
Well,
Things that be Lord.
Oh, that's the wrong dice.
It's initiative.
No, no.
That
Oh,
didn't
no.
help. All right.
oh, it's ignored.
Um,
Is there any way I can interpose myself?
do you want to take the damage for him?
Yes.
Okay, so you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you shove Chance out of the way, and the chandelier comes crashing down onto your back.
No, not my bad.
Oh
You
no,
have-
you're back.
you have-
It's already sore from carrying this party.
Wait, what do you mean? I don't carry the party, do I?
My back.
I mean, for a good portion of it, you were the only healer.
Yeah. I say I've been fucking up so much.
Two paladins and a druid.
I've been
Gross.
fucking up so
If
much this
Toronto was the only one healing, y'all have some other issues.
Okay. Great. Yeah. Great. The house trying to kill us too. I will
Nope.
give. How winded it is? How much did that hurt you?
It's just fine.
Devontae is
Oh.
very, very bruised. He had a
Out of-
chandelier fall on his head.
Out
It's
of
okay,
character, how
no,
hurt?
no, no.
Because I have a healing potion still.
Excuse
No.
me, isn't this a breach of contract?
What?
Morrow had outstanding orders to make sure to protect Chance, Lord Chance. Did he not?
I mean, maybe. How was I supposed
He
to
did.
know? How the hell was I,
I
supposed to
went-
know chandelier would fall on his head? I'm not a fucking clairvoyant.
Yeah.
Yes,
to be
but-
fair, Moyle has only a marginally better better passive perception than me. Well, actually, no, 5 points higher. It goes from a 8 to a 13. So.
Yeah, great.
This is the Avatar episode where it's like, oh, Doom will come to the village, and they save the village, and it's like, you said Doom wouldn't come to the village, and it's like, well, it didn't.
Oh wait, never mind. It wasn't Strovan that heard it. it was my previous character that heard it, so he wouldn't know about that. Never mind. Carry on.
There you go.
I will this because I actually am still winded from earlier fight. I actually am going to go ahead and drink the. I'll blush myself. I think about it.
Sure, go for it.
I just fully healed
What
myself.
is it? Like
It's
D4. It's a normal potion of healing. I
If
forget.
it's a normal potion, then it's 2d4 plus 2.
Can Savanta just kind of yell out? Never mind. Actually, that's a dumb idea. This
Funny.
needs to be chance.
So the fucking chandelier falls, almost crushes you. You look at Tavanta's like bruised body, and you're like, "Hold on a second." You dig in your pouch and immediately chug a potion. Fuck.
Well,
this.
because
no.
Devonta was already healing himself with the cure wounds
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, no, I know. It's
Yeah,
just
no,
that's
I
kind
got
of
out from under the chandelier and I went, okay, that will actually hurt a bit. It's like it pops his neck, his back cracks a lot. He's like, okay, no, this is healing. And he just heals himself.
Aren't you used to that from having children of your own, sir?
Well, you know, for as much as my children are chaotic, they never drop this chandelier on my back.
You are very lucky, sir.
If they dropped one on you, this is not the time. We will talk about our kids later. And Savanta was just, with whatever sorry fuck just dropped the chandelier on my back, come the fuck out and face us. That was a dick move. He just
make an
takes
intimidation
over.
check.
Just actually just very pissed off Minotaur.
Go ahead.
What?
Intimidation.
At advantage or normal roll?
Normal roll.
It's not gonna do much.
Okay.
It's 15. It's not bad.
Okay. Let's see. The chance would probably be right there.
Does something actually come out?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh no, we're getting moved about.
Well, now we're going into another combat scenario, so there we go. Fucking. Alrighty, so as you say that, the windows and doors begin to rattle and shake and creak. The stairs begin to creak with this horrible, like, old creaking noise. You hear another voice, different, more imposing than the last one. Intruders and falsifiers, you are not the lords of this manor, and you will never be, so long as I remain. And at the end of that remain, we're gonna go ahead and add some shit on here.
Okay, I would apologize that he just dropped the chandelier on my back. Tavanta was mad.
Out of the servants' quarters, those two from before, the lady and the male, come out of the servants' quarters, not using the door, melding through the door, and they look like they have this like horrible, like before they look normal, but now their eye sockets are empty, their faces are sallow and gaunt. They open their mouths and they have this horrible, like, angry expression. They begin to rise off the floor and extend hands out and reach out for all of you. I need you guys to roll initiative one more time, so we're gonna do this now.
I swear, I'm sorry, guys, but they dropped a chandelier on me.
No. Perfectly okay.
I feel like that's a fair
I'll
one.
hold tongue lashing until the result of this combat.
18.
Honestly-
that makes
honestly,
sense.
Even if we TPK here, I'm not gonna be upset because well,
I'm gonna be upset. I like this character.
I mean, I am. I'm not gonna be upset at you. I mean,
Oh,
Remember to roll
well,
for Conlia.
oh yeah, I gotta do that.
Looks like I got delivery. Somebody's ringing my doorbell. I'll
Oh.
be right back.
good job, Ash. Good job, Ash. Fucking good job, Ash.
Oh,
Everyone else but me and you did good.
should we take my roll or should we take Matt's roll? Because Matt actually managed to roll there.
Oh, if Matt rolled, then we'll take his.
I pressed it like 10 years ago, and I was like, huh, it didn't roll. That's weird. And I was waiting and waiting. And then Hunter was like, okay, I'll do it.
It's fine. It gave the actual one anyway, so
Well, I had actually edited it. With it.
Whatever works. It's the correct one, regardless. Okay. So Ash is up first.
Ash, if you could take care of the one opposed to me, that would be fantastic.
You know, I think I might do that. I would like to slash at these fuckers.
How long does your transformation last, by the way?
An hour.
Okay. You should be fine.
Okay.
Go for it.
Sturdy furry form.
There's another thing, though, is how long does your right last? Is it just as long as you have it open, or what?
Until I take a short or long rest.
No, I mean, how long does it stay on your claws?
Until I take a short or long rest.
Okay, or until you no longer have the claws, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Is it the ability recharges on a short rest, or is it last until you take another rest?
It just lasts until I take another rest, and then I can do it again.
Okay.
Could you theoretically do that on just a normal weapon and just have that weapon just like crackling with right
Apparently,
energy?
I don't
until...
think that's right, but I'll read it later, and we'll just take whatever it is now.
Okay.
It seems very overpowered.
Yeah, I was like, that doesn't. It should last for like 10 minutes or something. I don't think it lasts for that long. But well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's just go for it.
24, 10, and 25.
Okay, so the 24 and the 25 definitely hit.
Okay.
7 and 7 is 14. Let me double check there.
And with 11 extra lightning damage.
Okay. So it takes 2 and 3, so 5 points of lightning damage. And then half damage from the other stuff too. So that's 3 and 3, 6. So 6 and 5 is 11 points of damage total. Actually, are your claws considered magic yet?
That's not to level 7.
Okay.
So no.
Actually, he's right. It lasts until a short, long rest.
Okay, sure, whatever. Tavante, you're up next.
Oh my god, that's fucking broken. Okay. Bloodhunter's dope.
Yeah, no, I love the class. It's super flavorful and
Especially the
really
new
fun
one.
to play.
I like the new one better than the old one. Why did you roll initiative?
What?
What the fuck?
What happened?
Was Strova not on here? Oh no, he went to go get this door. That's right. Okay, that's right. So Tavanta's up.
Tavanta says, "Fuck it." We heard the voice say that while I'm here, right?
Yeah.
Am I gonna be doing something smart or something stupid? What animals do I have access to right now? Let me look.
Do you even have any
Why
wild
not
shapes?
both?
I don't have wild shapes. I have conjure animals.
BRB.
You have
I
lots
can't.
of stuff.
I have lots of stuff.
Just tell
How
me
many-
what you want, and I don't think I gave you all of them, but I can give you a list of stuff.
Give me 2 dire wolves.
Okay. All right. It has to be in spaces that'll fit them. So
I can I? Fuck.
Just do a bunch of normal wolves.
Sure.
okay.
How many? Let me look up wool. Talent rating.
Let me put one down, and then you can copy paste it. Because if I don't do it, then it doesn't do the health bar.
Challenge rating 1/4.
Yeah.
And let me ping conjure. Did it ping?
Yeah. No, you pinged meld into stone, not conjure.
What the fuck?
There we go. Okay. 8 beasts of challenge rating 1/4 or lower.
So I can summon 8 wolves.
Okay. Well. So I'm assuming they'll be in spaces. Well, they're in spaces you choose. So you tell me where to put the wolves, and I'll put them there.
3 around the one next to me. So one next, yeah.
So one under the
Yeah.
stairs. The other one's not going to be able to fit.
Can it just jump on top of it? Okay, yeah.
No.
Can we just put one like adjacent to Ash on the stairs?
On the stairs. Okay. Yes, I can do it on the stairs.
And
This
then
one is under the
rest.
stairs. The one below it. This one is on the stairs.
Okay, and then the rest are gonna just form up around the other one. Yeah, just all over that. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, fuck it. That's what we got. That's what we're doing.
Do you have to roll initiative for all the wolves at once, or do they go on your turn?
It says
Summoned creatures are friendly to you. Roll initiative for the summoned creatures as a group. So we'll put one wolf in the corner over here. It's not real, but we'll go ahead and roll initiative for it anyway.
it's not real, man. No, it's real, man. Sorry. 13.
Okay. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No. I can't do anything on bonus action. Actually, I can, but I already used a spell, and I can't starry form. So no, I'm good.
Okay, then it means it's Strovin's turn. Strovin here.
Strovan is going to Blade Zone. Have a bonus action. Then for action,
Bless you.
Thank you.
No problem, man.
you know what? Fuck it. Divine Favor.
Okay. Well, you get a blade song or bonus, or are you going to divine favor?
Oh,
You can only do one or the other, right? Your blade song is bonus action, and then this is also a bonus action.
Yeah, I'll just do Blade Song for now.
Alright, let's do an action for other stuff.
You still got an action.
Can I try to come over here, step on the stairs and try to stab him?
No, there's no room to get over there. Both of them are currently surrounded, so melee is off unless the wolves go away.
Do I have line of sight?
Yes.
Some asshole spawned a bunch of wolves.
I have no idea who.
Mind Sliver.
Cool. What is that? A fucking
DC 15.
yes, but what save is it?
I don't know why I said 14. It should have been fucking 15. Stupid thing.
I don't know either. It's an intelligence save. That's what I wanted to know. Okay. Save normal roll. 9. Yeah.
Nine.
All right.
9.
Why did that turn us all into Arnold Schwarzenegger? Anyways,
No idea. It also needs to roll damage, so there you
1 damage.
go. 2d6, not 1d6.
another
Yeah.
D6 with the club.
There you go.
7 damage.
It's much
Duality.
Duality of
And
mind.
it subtract 1d4 from next saving throw it makes before end of his next turn.
Cool.
That's my turn.
Sick. Every wolf
Cool.
should have the
So
stat
that
blocks.
one, I believe. Hold on, we're gonna look. I have Wolf. So he got pack tactics, so it has advantage.
Yeah, all of them have advantage.
So which one do you want to start with? Do you want to start with the fucking 5-on-1 or?
I will say that 2 of the wolves cannot attack because they're out of
Oh,
range
yeah,
of the wraith.
They're on stairs. Okay,
They're
so
kind of blocked. They can't really do much.
do you want to do the 4-on-1 or do you want to do 2-on-1 first?
It's your wolves, man.
Okay, we're gonna do the 2-on-1 next to me first. So these are bite attacks at advantage. I think it's just 1 bite attack. Yeah.
Cool. 9 and 7. 9
And
halved
then
is 4, and 7 halved is 3, so 7 damage total.
Both times it needs to make a DC 11 strength check or be
No, it
prone.
doesn't.
Or I guess, yeah, these things are incorporeal and free floating. They don't. Prone is not existent to them, huh?
It's a specific condition immunity, so it's not going to happen.
Okay. So then 4 on the other motherfucker. 1, 2, 3, 4. All at advantage.
That's a no. That's a yes. That's a yes.
How many? That 3?
Yeah, that's 3. And that's also a yes. Okay. So all of them except for 1. 1, 2, 3. 7 reduced to 3, 9 reduced to 4, and 10 reduced to 5. So 9 and 3 is 12. 12 points of damage. Cool. Sick.
You're barking up the wrong tree there, partner. Anyway.
You're barking up the wrong tree. Alright, now it is the left Wraith's turn. He's gonna go, fuck you, bye. He's gonna disappear through the wall.
Hey! Do I get an op attack?
Yeah, you and Ash and one wolf get op attacks.
One wolf? Why not both wolves?
And it's
Because
still within
this,
5 feet
it's
together.
this wolf here that's getting the op attack.
Oh, okay. So advantage on that wolf.
20 to hit.
Yeah, that's 4 and 5 is 9.
Plus 3 lightning. Or whatever is minus.
First, and then that's halved is 1.
Okay.
Okay. 15 hits for 1.
That mean it does no damage because it halves?
No, it's
No,
normal one.
it rounds up, so you still do damage.
Yay.
And it's going to continue moving, but since the wolves are now blocked by a wall, they don't proc any opt attacks. It's going to disappear through more walls and then come out right here and try to go for chase or chance. Chase.
Chase?
Yeah, I don't know.
Chase the rapper?
16 to hit.
Shield.
Okay. Reaction shield. Put up your barrier just in time for its hand to bounce off of it, be repelled.
I have an effective AC of 20 until my turn.
60 feet. So let's see how far it moved. So it moved here, here. So it's 30. It's gonna disappear again. So if you want to take an op attack with something, you can.
I cannot.
Okay. So
Can one of my wolves, can this wolf on the stairs take a similar opportunity attack?
yes, you can.
In fact, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll do that. Hey man, damage, I'll take it.
No. That's
Nope.
less.
Damage is not damage, I won't take it.
15, 20. Okay. That one disappears into the wall. You have no idea where it went. Conlia, you're up.
Muting myself. So then, I do not know what I do, actually. I guess I'll try to Toll the Dead, the spectre surrounded by wolves.
Okay.
Seems like the intelligent decision.
Sure.
Don't know if this is actually going to do anything or not, but
The bell tolls for thee, but the spectral form of this would be the young man, seems unaffected by your spell.
figures.
So there you go. Straight up immunity to necrotic damage. You're welcome.
Yep, I was expecting that. Like, why am I going here for what I can find here? Wait. Oh shit, I closed my character sheet. Alright, well, in that case, just in my turn where I'm standing.
Cool. Second Wraith. Same as the first. It's going to go dip through the wall.
3 op attacks from wolves.
No, oh yeah, you're right, 3. 3 so far.
See, guys, it was a good idea.
All hit. So 3, 6, 9 points of damage.
Wow.
And same as before, it's going to pop out. Try and slap Chase.
Chase.
Yep. I'm going to call you Chase now.
I am the
24.
Oh my god.
22 to bump?
Yeah.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, you're down.
Okay.
Down and out. I also need you to make a con saving throw, please.
Okay. I'm not dead yet.
No, you're out. But,
He's not dead yet.
20 points of
He
constitution.
feels happy.
You do not have your maximum HP reduced.
Because you would have been dead, I think.
No, it would have had to. It would have to be equal to my max, and so it at minimum have to hit me twice. I don't think it has enough damage to actually. Oh no, it very much does.
It very much does. It very-
However, the damage reduction goes into after he takes the damage. So
Chance, you're up.
So,
I need you to make your first death save, please.
oh please no! I will feel so bad if I cause this.
That's a
Fail.
failure.
Damn it!
Moyle's up. Moyle no longer has Flame Blade, by the way.
Oh, I'm more.
Yeah, he's gone. He gone with that. What were you holding concentration on, by the way?
No, you put that there after I cast shield. I didn't have that there.
Right. I don't know why I did that, but there you go.
Autumn Star, swing.
Wow. I'm sorry.
Jesus, are these calculated correctly? It feels like you've never hit with this. Oh my god.
it's like the dice are tried to tell us that you need to fucking die today.
Yeah.
Yeah, swinging wildly in front of him.
I'm gonna be quite frank with you. I have actually never hit with Autumn Star.
Yeah. It's not like it's a bad weapon, I swear. It's like a +1 or something. And it does damage. Alright. Well, that's that for that. Ash, you're up.
Hey Ash.
Yes.
These would be
no.
marginally better if it weren't for the fact that Moyle's not proficient.
Yeah, he's not proficient in flail.
So you could say he's flailing around.
He is flailing wildly,
Get out.
but not correctly.
Yes, Devonta?
Kill some stuff. That'd be great. Ash.
Kill murder?
Murder. It's murder time.
Kill his ace.
Okay, I would like to commit murder on this ghost space.
Okay.
Please, it's murder time. It's murder o'clock. It's murder past noon.
Got it.
Shoving past people. And
I would love to accept these fucking wolves in the way.
Look, I'm not gonna say it was a
Hey!
good.
Sick.
Oh!
I dig it. Okay.
No.
So roll all your dice. Every
Nice.
dice. We'll see how it goes.
Very nice.
Okay. Well,
See,
we're
this is
gonna
where-
need to have each one individually because it could come out different. 3 and 6 and 4 is 9 and 4 is 13, and 13 and 2 is 15, and 1 is 16, and 3 is 19, and 1 is 20 points total. To the Wraith.
Oh, it's resistant to electricity to lightning damage too?
It's resistant to a lot of things.
Hmm.
Okay.
It's resistant to
Neat.
all energy, and BPS from non-magical attacks that aren't silvered, and it's immune to necrotic and poison. You're welcome. Cool. So that's that turn. Anything else?
So
No.
so whenever I said murder, you listened. Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
It's a good
that
chunk of
is my
damage.
turn.
It's a good chunk of damage. This thing is like
So you
it's
take
dripping with
40.
ectoplasm at this point. It's just pooling on the ground, slightly bioluminescent.
That ends turn.
Yep. Tavanta, you're up.
Hi. So my previous plan was gonna be kill things, but considering,
Go kill things. I can reach him.
huh?
Go kill things. I can reach him. I could get him up.
You have better kill ability than I do. Actually, no.
It doesn't mean shit if I can't land a hit. Go kill things. I'll get him up in my turn.
I don't want it. Okay, that wraith I really want. Okay, that wraith I really want dead. So we're gonna go Archer, not Archer Starbolt. That was dumb. Thanks, Devin. You're welcome. Me. Guiding bolt,
Sick.
second level. I said second level. I said second level.
No. It's a miss. Just barely. Just barely misses.
I should have healed. Oh well.
Anything
Okay.
else?
Glory, glory, what a hell of a way to die.
You're making me feel so good, Papa. I love you. No, I'm done. I'm out. Peace. It's nice knowing y'all.
Strovan is going to. I'm not ending my turn. I'm just moving 5 square, occupying same space as an ally. Then I am feeling up chance.
You could have phrased it so much better.
I
No.
Yes, I could.
Yeah, I'm just copping a feel real quick, trying to find some.
10.
Ow!
Then I have to move, which will incur attack of opportunity.
Yes. Yes, it will.
But your blade sung, so that's no.
Still missed.
It's exactly the same roll that went after
Put me down.
A 24 misses you? Wanna double check
Sorry,
that
I'm
for
gonna
me?
put up shield. That'll miss.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
I was like, no. Not without some help. Alright. So shielding that as you vamp away.
Yep.
Every wolf, once again.
Yeah. So. Fuck. It really is a lot of wolves, huh?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
And they're clogging up a lot of the battlefield here. Currently, only one can get an attack in.
Yeah, but it has advantage because one's right next to it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and also your allies too, but
Yeah, allies, yeah. Man, I'm not making good decisions today, and I apologize to the party.
Look,
You're fine.
in hindsight, the wolves is a bad idea, but as it stands, it wasn't terrible.
I
Well,
mean,
no,
it's
I was-
not like
I
you
was
taunted the
thinking-
thing to come out and fight us.
yeah, you know.
Well, no, and that was in character, and I kind of, yeah, that was supposed to happen.
Sure.
But my thought process was if I could have more bodies for it to like go through instead of us, you know, because obviously the last things were touching us and hurting us real badly. I thought there were going to be more of those, and if there was more bodies for it to go through beforehand, I don't know. I
Yeah,
thought it was a
the
good
problem is they're beelining for me.
Yeah.
Do you want to reposition any of the wolves?
Can I like have them because the other one
Fucked
decided
off.
to fucked off somewhere? Can I have the others like fan out and try to find the fucker?
You can move your wolves wherever the movement goes.
Let me look at wolf movement real quick.
Should be on the token. If you click on it, the blue circle tells you how much the movement is.
Oh, you're correct.
I think there might accidentally be 2 wolves here.
There is, yeah. I'm keeping an eye on it. One of them.
So it's
might have
1,
disappeared.
2, 3, 4, 5. I can't see what that wolf sees, unfortunately.
It's staring down an empty hallway. I'll give you that.
Okay. It will hold its action to chart. I don't fucking. Can we move? I'll move that there.
Sure.
Move that one off.
Okay,
I meant right there. My thumbs are fat.
that's fine. One of them jumps off the balcony. The other one races down the stairs.
How far did this wolf move? The one that's in the corner over there?
It moved from this space here, so 40 feet. So that's its maximum
Full
movement
move.
without dashing.
Yeah, its action is gonna be to charge at anything it sees pop out.
Okay, so
Until-
you're holding an action to dash at a creature that it sees before the end of its next turn. Or before the start of its
Yes.
next turn.
I'm making smart decisions this today, guys. Don't worry about it.
You got it. Cool. Anything else?
Oh no, that'll be it.
All right. Wraith number 2.
It's a lot of wolves.
30, 35 to go there. The other wraith comes veering around the corner, fucking drifting around like Tokyo Drift. It's like Tokyo Ghoul Drift, except it's not a ghoul. It's a wraith.
Ah,
Okay, that was bad even for my standard.
Life drain on
No, it
Tavanta,
wasn't.
17 to hit.
it's on me?
Yes.
That'll hit, my friend.
23 points of necrotic damage. DC 14
Ouchie.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay, give me a second.
Oh god, your health bar is gone.
Wait, what?
Your health bar deleted itself.
That's
No.
no. I have 11. No, please.
There we go. Okay, it fixed itself. That was weird. Your health bar just went away. It was gone. There's no health bar.
Reduced to atoms.
Yeah.
Okay, what save is it?
Con save.
Con.
DC 14.
Oh, cool. I have a +1 in that.
You make it. You're
Passed.
Whew. There's a close one, guys.
Dust in the wind.
fine. I'm at
They really
35,
ouch.
So it's going to go 40, incurring op attacks from any who wish.
That's
have
3
those.
op attacks: Strovan, Tavanta, and Wolf.
No, didn't Strovan?
If you want to take it.
Oh yeah, no. Strovan's already used his already used his reaction. Never mind.
It's his reaction to shield, so it's just Tavanta and the wolf.
It's just me and a wolf. No, it's still in the wolf's radius. I will try to cut it.
Nice. 1
Sick.
damage. Sick. I like
I
it.
do.
Why
use
are
of an
we
action point.
here? Are
It's
we
gonna-
just here to suffer?
It is going to move out of the wolf's range because it's trying to escape. It's going to go there next.
All right, so Wolf, yeah.
I'm sorry, but you guys all have to admit that was a perfect time to say that line.
Yeah, no. That was that was actually some good timing there.
Nice. Okay. 2 points.
I just imagine all these poor wolves just have like green mouths as they've just ripped into so much ectoplasm. It's
Oh,
it's like a scene out of fucking Danny Phantom.
Nice. Like that show. Conley, you are up next.
That's probably my only net 20 for the day.
I don't know. I had like 3 already.
at least you're
so-
getting 2 digits. I'm getting 1s.
Did you roll in that 20 for the fucking wolves at one point?
Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
me as Tavanta.
Somebody roll. Not 20. There's been several.
I mean,
Hey, Kanya.
hello? Folks connecting?
Yes, you're here now.
Hi.
Okay, yeah. Well, someone's down and needs to be healed, don't they?
No, I got picked back up.
Chances at 10. So if you want to make that any better, go for it.
There's also me and Chance are equally ouched.
Oh, that's no good. The issue is that I guess I can get to. I guess I can get to Tavanta. So I'll move there and then cure wounds.
Thanks, friend.
Lovely.
Haha!
Anytime, partner.
We'll do it eventually. Hey, you did it.
That's
14 points.
great. Okay. That's good. That's good.
A total of 25 now.
I can't go second. Take the weapon now, so I guess I pass.
Okay. Wraith number 2.
We go for. There's a lot of enemies.
Yeah.
He's gonna smack the werewolf, because why not? Werewolf's been ripping into it. That's a miss. Jesus Christ, man. It's like every time I try to hit you, it rolls super low. That's fine.
Yeah, they fucking put my ass in the dirt.
5 op attacks from anyone who wants.
Yes.
Boyle with.
Except me.
Moyle, werewolf, and other wolf.
Guys, the wolf thing was a great idea, right?
Hey, I finally hit something with Autumn Star,
Yay!
Fucking nailed it.
and that's magical damage. So
Yeah, no resistance.
Get fucked.
On it. You don't have the fire up, I will say, because you didn't tell me you did that.
yeah.
So 4 points first, the predatory strikes, then a full 11 bludgeoning from the magical mace, which clocks it into the next room. And then an extra 1 from lightning, so there's that. And then the bite misses completely. And then chance, you're blocked by a wall, so you're not going to be able to take an op attack as it dips away into the ether.
Yeah. All right, my turn.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Yeah, wrong one. There you go.
Chance gonna move back there, and
Don't worry, I'll have the wolves fill in that empty space. Just have a wall of wolf. God, I'm stupid. It's great.
It's amazing.
I will use my action to cast Searing Smite on Moyle.
Okay.
His thing that has Searing Smite.
It's cloth.
Actually, no. Branding Smite.
Okay, sure. Branding Smite, holding that there. Oh.
Yep.
Nice. So that's a bonus action.
Yeah. And dodge action, because these things apparently want my ass, and I do not want to give it to them.
Okay.
Oh, that's rather selfish of you.
Moyle will bonus action say the command word for Autumn Star, and then will hold his action to attack anything that gets within range.
Cool. Ash.
Hold action for anything that gets into range.
Cool. Tavanta.
Savanta will. Damn it! You moved out of range of healing, Chance. I'm gonna be out of spells.
You can share space with Conlia, do it, and then go back. You just
Okay,
can't end your
thank you.
turn in an ally space, but you can squeeze through. It costs you extra movement to do so.
Yeah, no, we need to keep friend alive because I've royally screwed us. Cure wounds. You're getting this at first level because that's one of the few things I have left.
Nice. You're rolling high.
Yep. Move
That
back.
puts me at the HP I had before I got fucking just smited by the undead thing.
Nice.
I have no more first level spell slots. I have 1 second level left.
Cool. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Strovan.
I can't even see this guy at this point, can I?
No one can.
I would just do what the rest was during hold action to smack.
Yeah, I'll do the hold action to smack.
Okay. Wolves.
I guess that will. I'm assuming what Devin's planning is just a hold action to nom.
Uh,
No, do not put those in front of Moyle. Do not do that.
okay. This one's up the stairs. There's a barrier from here to here. So
Okay, okay.
This one's gonna take extra movement to. This one right here takes extra movement to get there, but he can still get there. Just so you know, because he has to take a weird route through everybody.
That's blocking the door, huh? Yeah. That'll do, I guess. And then I'll have the other one fucking.
Zoom back in.
How far? Yeah.
You got 5 more feet if you want it. Cool. I'm assuming held actions for everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Held action for everybody.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Pops out of the wall.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Gets slapped by 3 wolves. Gets nommed by 5 by 3 wolves.
No.
2.
By
1 actually.
1, 2 wolves, Strovan, and that's it. 2 wolves and Strovan.
I'm just doing the mind thing.
Good. What?
Mind sliver.
Oh, mine's not.
Yep.
Can you? Yeah, I guess you can. Sick. Cool.
I still don't know why that thing keep on saying 14 when it should be 15.
It's 11. Yes. Okay, so 2 and 3 is 5. 5 points of damage first. And roll your 2d6 for the psychic damage.
Heyo.
8 points. So,
Take that and takes 1d. You know what I mean.
yeah.
It's been taking like little bits of damage from everywhere.
What's the wolf's AC?
The
AC is
wolves
13.
AC.
It misses the
Yeah.
wolf. I'm gonna
Ah.
scoot this over real quick because it's gonna go 50, fly up in the air, another 5 feet, and then it's gonna be on top of Kamia, like hovering over her, but not within range of an attack.
Okay.
Speaking of, Kamia's turn.
There is a wraith floating above your head.
He basically ghosted through the ground, came up behind you, through the wall, tried to slap a wolf, failed, and then came up above Conlia, and it's gonna dive bomb you on its next turn if it survives.
That sounds like a Native American tribe to slap a wolf.
Yeah, slaps wolves. Is a native name.
You're talking about you.
Weapon. No, I wasn't talking. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Letting y'all finish. Y'all can hear me now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't tell the dead. Can't hand light. I don't think that would be useful here.
No.
It's not so good.
only ghost left?
There's what? What was it? What was the question?
Is that the only ghost left?
No, both are
The only
still
ghost we have.
both
we
are
can
still
target.
kicking, but that's the one that you can see right now. The other one
Okay.
ghosted through the wall.
The other one fucked off.
Alright, Danny Phantom. We'll just
Fuck,
do
their walls
this.
disappear and fly.
Nice. It's 12 points of radiant. This here.
And everything else has advantage on it. Well, next thing has advantage on it, at least.
Yeah.
I can't see. Someone please tell me that's all threes.
That's all what?
And if it's not all threes, lie to me. The 12 for radiant damage.
It's a 12 for radiant.
Well, yeah, but what did the dice roll? Like, on the 46.
3 2s and a 6.
I told you to lie to me.
2, 4, 6, 12. It's 3 of a kind in fake poker. Alright, cool. Anything else on your turn?
No, I don't think so.
Kind of like sardines packed into the center. Wraith
Yeah.
number 2.
So... Is the wraith still floating above us?
Yeah, but it's the second wraith that's about to go woobly whoop.
Go what?
So once again, this one's gonna.
You heard me.
Once again, this one's gonna pop out of a wall, and try and grab Chase. Chance.
All right, it
God damn it.
gets op attacked by like 3 different things.
Yeah. Moyle, Chance, and
Well, no, not me. And Moyle like 3 wolves.
well, not even Moyle actually. Just be. It would be Ash.
No, Moyle.
No, because he's moving underground. Sorry. I'm explaining this weird, but he's popping. Essentially, you don't know where he went until he popped out of this wall here and then went to you.
Oh.
So it's 3 wolves and Ash.
Do I get 2 attacks or 1
One.
with my pulled action?
1 action. One attack.
Okay. 21
Okay. Fucking. I hate
with
these
1
rules.
extra lightning damage.
Let me just do things here.
I don't know if there's anything else in the rules for it, but the action for extra attack specifically says your turn. So if they somehow triggered your reaction on your turn, I think it would still give you 2, but I think that's the only scenario.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, because the reaction says you can take 1 attack with it. It doesn't use it.
Oh, does the reaction spell say? Okay, I thought it was an extra attack that barred you from it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that 10
Okay.
misses, so that's 3 and 6, and then 5, which is enough to kill it. So that's dead.
Yeah.
You would have had disadvantage on the grabbing me anyway, so. That took the
Pierce,
thought attack
dies,
specifically.
this one goes back into place because it was out of time.
Yeah, that's by 1,000 wolves.
Ripping it to shreds. Okay, Chance.
I'm going to firebolt that bitch. The bitch above Conley, huh?
Okay,
I have advantage.
you do because of fucking guiding bolt.
Mm.
11. That's enough.
I had advantage and I rolled 2 3s. What the fuck?
Tis how that happens. Boyle.
Moyle can do fuck and all. He will hold his action to attack if the thing gets into his range.
Okay. Ash.
You should really get Moyle some wings, man.
How high up is it?
Currently 10 feet above your head.
That was the plan
yeah,
for next
yeah.
level, actually, but
I can't do shit. Hold action, 4 minute, comes back down, enter.
Okay. Tavanta.
Hi, I'm here, aren't I? And I can probably do things.
That's debatable.
Damn,
What's
son.
You ain't out to hurt my feelings like that, man. Come on.
Well, I can do frostbite as a cantrip. Creature must be 60 feet Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
I can certainly do that. 11.
It does have minus D4 to that.
It doesn't matter. It fails.
I mean, it don't,
failed.
but it'd be funny.
Yeah.
One. So it's going to take 2d6 cold damage, what I'm sure it has.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it rolled a fucking, I don't know, like an 8 or something total. 4. Cool. How does it die?
I imagine a part of it just freezes and it just chunk lands on the floor, just unceremoniously.
So it's like it's basically like hovering above you, like a vulture getting ready to jump down on the whole group, and Tavanta extends his hand, and as it's getting ready to go down, it begins to freeze from its feet up to its arms, and it freezes in this like horrible like unnaturally bent at the limbs pose before it shatters apart in midair and showers the whole of the lobby in snow. And that's it for that.
Oh dear God, that's the closest I think I've come to death in a while.
Are you gonna get hit? I'm surprised.
I just sort of go to the wolves and just go like, good job, buddy, good job. Acting like this wasn't a total misplay. In reality, it did take a lot of like very small chip damage from the wolves.
It did.
And then Tavanta go, okay, so I may have gotten mad. I may have said some words. That was my bad. Chance, the floor is yours. Should I have the wolves go scout out or something? Like, oh, hey, I moved a wolf. My bad.
Your wolves keep glitching out.
I don't, man.
this whole demi-plane is a Bethesda game where all the wolves just like randomly ragdoll and then get up again.
Oh, but
Oh, we know who the patriarch of this place is now. It's fucking Todd Howard.
Yeah. It just
PG
works.
PG frantically erases his nose.
16 times the detail.
All right.
I am.
Anyone else?
Oh, you're challenging more. Okay.
Okay, this is fine.
Anyone else, or is the deed actually going to be enough to make you all realize that I'm supposed to be the one in charge here?
And an elder lich pops out of the ground.
That would be some shit.
VG says discuss amongst ourselves while he goes to the piss dimension.
Okay, I'll say that when it gets back then. Oh, hey, fucking hell.
So we have a bunch of wolves now.
Yes, they are adorable.
Thank you. I may have panicked slightly. I did not. Look. You have a chandelier crash onto your back. It's not fun. I got a little heated. It was a dick move. Come on.
Oh no, it was absolutely a dick move.
Oh,
Who dropped a
absolutely.
chandelier on somebody?
Someone trying to commit murder, which is, I believe, the intent there.
There's more back problems. I thought all this adventuring was going to do good for my spine.
What part of adventuring does good for you when you get your thing kicked? Maybe it should kick in occasionally.
Going over maps, I had the horrible posture. Kids. That generally just adds back problems exponentially.
I mean, to be fair, before we found out this place was haunted, we adventuring did just get myself a title and land.
And also walking around and exercise, it's good for you. Usually I'm either with the kids or at the was doing my job, charting the stars, and everything. So, it's good to get out and do exercise, but these chandeliers literally falling on my back, spiders biting my ass, goblins, hobgoblins,
Little tiny men in red hats.
tiny men, red hats. Can't forget those. Cannot forget those. Pumpkin people.
Didn't they kick you in the Didn't they kick you in the balls, Devonta?
They did not kick me. They kicked somebody else.
Somebody's chances of having kids are ruined. We'll just say that.
Balls ever.
Con save for impotency.
Look, I already had my kids. That's all I was gonna have. We're good.
Yeah, just call it
I mean, hey.
vasectomy. There you go.
I was about to say the same thing, you fucker.
Complimentary vasectomy.
I got one boy, one girl. I'm set. We're good.
Okay.
All right. Now that VG's back, I actually say this again. Chance is gonna be holding the deed again. Anybody else, or is this deed actually supposed to be worth the paper it's made on?
Well, the paper probably isn't worth that much if you really think about it.
It's a turn of phrase, Devonta. I just rather not, be attacked in my own home repeatedly by ghosts. Ah.
Just saying, paper is easy to make. You just, cut down a few trees here and there. Just,
Yeah. Wait. If you don't come down, we're gonna come up there.
You don't receive a response except for a sudden chill that fills the lobby.
So I guess we
was
can.
Was it chill for me, or was that from Con saying, "Well, come up there"? Otherwise,
it was from somewhere. You don't know.
No. When did it happen? When did it happen? When Chance spoke, it happened when Con spoke.
When you spoke and held up the deed.
Okay, that's it. We're coming up. And Devonta and 8 wolves are gonna start making their way upstairs.
How long do the wolves last?
10 minutes.
An hour.
I follow Devonta.
Yep. I will follow as well.
Concentration up to 1 hour. Oh shit! I need to make a con save. I'm so sorry. I got hit once, didn't I? Badly.
Yes.
I would have most definitely lost concentration.
Well, we'll see.
What was that, like 17 damage? What was that?
DC 10, then I do half, and then it's probably like 10 or 11 DC.
Yeah.
Okay. Con.
No.
Wolves are gone.
Wolves are gone? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. I was just about pacing all over the map. It's like, fuck this shit. Alright, they're out of here.
So, you remember that funny thing that I told you happens on the phone where there's ghosts of the things that you control?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just a ghostly wolves.
Well, they
and
don't
a ghost
exist.
savant.
I mean, that's on brand for what we're dealing with right now, at least.
Yeah. We don't need 8 ghost wolves coming after us. Hunter, shut the fuck up.
I mean, hey, 8 ghost wolves working for us, though?
I don't know if they're ghosts, if they would work for us.
I'm reminded of...
Just accept the fact that we're all gonna die.
I'm reminded of that big fucking dog from Danny Phantom that is Danny's pet by the end of it. Ghost dog.
A gog, if you will.
Is it going to align with the party who has a wolf, or is it going to align with the party that has ghosts? I think it's more dog than ghost. Not going to lie.
I don't remember him having a dog.
That might have been a... I don't remember. I know I remember it at one point. I just don't remember when they got it.
They probably didn't have pets because they had the toys.
Whatever happens.
Yeah.
Alright, well, you're on the second floor. The wolves fading away into nothingness.
Hey, VG.
Yes.
How much longer do you think this will run?
30 minutes.
Okay.
Well,
I
30
gotta
minutes until the session's over, but the rest of this part that I had planned out is going to take a little bit longer than that, so we'll probably have to cut it and then continue next week.
Yeah, I have to dip, so I have to go. So I'll see you guys next time.
Okay, bye.
Sorry for nearly killing us.
Remember to remind me about the thing on Wednesday so I can actually do it.
Yeah, I got you. Bye bye.
Cool.
Alrighty then. Yep. Alright, so everyone stay together. Watch each other's backs. We'll go from room to room.
All right.
Cool.
Since I'm probably the healthiest, do you want me to take lead?
Yeah, you do that.
Where to?
Well, for the purposes of this, because I don't want to have any combat plan, it's going to take too long. We'll use Ash's token as the marker for me to tell you what's going on the map, and you just move to places, and I'll let you know what's there.
Okay.
Room by room.
This room is one of the larger guest bedrooms. The only difference that you see in this room is that it's very tidy. It's not like helter-skelter like it was before. Furniture is there instead of broken and on your front lawn. And obviously there's windows on the side there you can see that are kind of pooling light into the room for the moonlight from outside. That's a storage closet. There's a bunch of shit in there.
Understood.
There's a broom and lots of cobwebs and some barrels and chests, sacks of stuff.
How about here?
That room's another guest bedroom. It's smaller than the other one. It's still large enough to fit a king size bed. Same things before. A lot of the stuff was broken or dusty or disgusting, but it has since been apparently restored to its previous state. You can actually see that in each of these rooms, in each of the guest rooms, there's a desk, a writing desk. There's a lamp on the floor. There's a rug and a king size bed. The only difference is that the larger one has a wardrobe also.
Ooh.
Alright,
Same thing.
All of these you can tell also are they're empty. Like they don't look like they've been used recently or are currently being used in any sense of the word. And that applies for all the guest bedrooms that you find, including the two that are along this hallway.
Okay. I guess upstairs we go.
Sure.
what about this bit here?
There is
Actually-
another room there if you want to go do that. But,
Yeah, what's there?
so that's a kind of a drawing room or a game room or something like that. It's got a functional pool table with several cues and a set of dragon chess that's in the corner that is halfway through a game. The fireplace, despite you guys not doing it, is lit. There are two chairs that are the rocking chairs set up in front of the fire. This whole room is like it's really warm because the fire's lit and it's meant to be like a cozy space where the gentleman can entertain his guests, and you can have drinks and stuff in here or whatever. You do see that this room is animated in the way that the dragon chess set is playing by itself, the pool table is playing by itself, and the rocking chairs are rocking by themselves, seemingly.
That is weird. And dragons can look.
As much as I wanna be like be a spangler for a moment in regards to the chess set, let's just go upstairs.
Okay. Jesus. 3.
All right. So what's up here, VG?
3rd floor is the children's bedrooms and the master bedroom. You guys can move your tokens around too if you want to look at stuff. So obviously you can't see everything that's in this area. Also, as you're passing by, a lot of these hallways have different paintings, things on them. These paintings are also animated in a similar way, where the pictures are moving, like you see an open field with softly waving grass in an invisible wind, just silently waving. There's a painting of clouds with a ship sailing on them as if it was an ocean. The clouds are like roiling by the ship as it bobs up and down.
Well, it's a good thing the stairs haven't moved. Otherwise, Rowling would be calling you for copyright.
Inside the children's bedroom, the toys are lightly floating around and moving by themselves as if children were playing with it. And in the master bedroom, you can see that everything is more or less repaired in a way that is no longer it makes it no longer tarnished. The 2 wardrobes are righted. The master bedroom, master size bed is neatly kept. The 4-poster canopy is no longer ripped up. The fireplace is lit, making it very warm and inviting inside. And as you stare into the mirror in the corner, you can actually see 2 individuals that you don't see in the actual room. One of them is sitting on the edge of the bed. It appears to be a male figure, blue skin, dark hair. Let me see if I description of this person. Dark hair and a beard, a bushy beard, with medium length hair. And he is appears to be writing something in a journal with a quill as he sits on the edge of the bed. The other figure is standing by one of the wardrobes, going through the wardrobe and holding up different outfits. This is a female figure, a tall woman, same blue skin, but with long white hair that kind of drifts behind her, as if she were underwater, or like in like a very light breeze. Both of them are dressed in noble's finery. One is going through her clothes and looking at outfits. The other one is writing in a journal. And that's what you can tell.
Can I try to make out what he's writing?
The mirror is in the corner of the room, so if you want to do that, you probably have to move the mirror. You don't see them in this actual room. You see them through the mirror. You can see the reflection of the 2 individuals going about their business. But they don't actually exist to your eyes. You're like, oh shit. It's like watching a TV.
Does anyone have a hand mirror? I'm pretty sure it's part of one of the kids. I don't know which though.
It's not a hand. It's a full-length floor mirror.
I know he's
I'm
asking.
talking about in their inventory.
Oh, in your inventory?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to try out the hand mirror? Yeah, if you hold up the hand mirror like behind you, you can see that the individuals are there in the mirror.
Okay.
If I can get the hand mirror from Conley, I'd like to try and see if I can make out what the guy's writing.
Well, I would ask if anyone had it in their kits. I don't know if it's in the priest kit. I know it's in one of the kits.
Oh, do you not have one?
I do not know because I am incapable of checking the priest kit right now. Give me a second.
This is why we need better audio, because I didn't have one.
Salby.
Well, let's find out. Well, I don't think so. What kits do you have? What is the inventory of the kits you have?
Pretty sure it's priest kit. I can double check though.
Priest kit? Oh. If you started with a priest kit, then I can look that up pretty easily. I thought you were talking about like tools of some kind, like a disguise kit or something.
Oh, no.
I don't think I started with a kit.
Priest pack is a backpack, a blanket, candles, tinderbox, alms, 2 blocks of incense, a censer, vestments, 2 days of rations, and a water skin. So that's a no. What was your background, Chance?
Archivist.
It's not from backgrounds, I don't think. I think it's from class, right?
Should have some equipment. Pull out my handy dandy gigantic Grim Hollow book and see if it has it in here.
Oh, I think I have a scholar. I should have had a pack from the from starting equipment for our summoner, but I guess I neglected the right. Oh no, I have a scholar's pack.
Scholar's pack. Okay. Well, we can look that up.
I'll look it up real quick.
Scholar's pack is a backpack, a book, a bottle of ink, a pen, 10 sheets of parchment, bag of sand, and a small knife.
Learn the sand, make glass. Somehow make the glass into mirror. Easy.
You could just drag the floor mirror across the ground.
Yeah, we'll just move the floor mirror.
Okay, so positioning the floor mirror in such a way where it's at the foot of the bed, and then sitting on the edge of it and looking at the mirror, you could kind of make out the writing because it's mirrored and it's backwards. But essentially, he's writing. Like from what you can like slowly make out over the course of a couple minutes, is that he's writing about a feeling unfulfilled in his position, and his father obviously not approving of him, leaving the manor, much less his other choices in life. Like he's complaining about his father, and yeah, he's basically like I'm starting to hate my life here, and if father was still around, I'm sure he wouldn't approve of this, but this noble life is starting to bore me, and I feel a need to abandon it for something more fulfilling.
Is this fucking time travel?
More like we're seeing the imprints of the dead.
No. I'll give you that one for free.
What?
Questions of the past? Ever heard of that before?
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, we're seeing the past. So, okay, moving the floor mirror back. Okay. So.
Ooh. What do you want to do, Lord Fairweather?
Oh my god, don't call me that, please. Unless, I don't... Question, is like the wardrobe and shit moving? It's like, or is it just nothing there and we only know that something's happening via the mirror?
The mirror is the only thing that reveals it. Everything else is still in this room. You don't see any evidence that anyone's here right now, but the mirror is revealing this moment in time to you.
Unless we want to drag the mirror around and look at all the rooms, I don't know what to do.
I want to poke the beer, but I don't know why.
Have we heard the bell yet?
You have not heard the bell yet. You heard the bell when it summoned that other shadow back to the grave, but you have not heard the bell since. You've heard the voice, the bell, and you felt a chill every time that someone claims to be a Fairweather or challenges the presence in the house.
I guess to the family thing then.
You do have other rooms on the first floor you haven't checked yet.
True.
True.
Let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gonna go back in time. Do. There we go.
Wish we could turn back time.
There's a lot of wolves still on this map.
The good old day.
Okay. Okay. There are several rooms in here that you haven't checked on yet.
Shall we?
Sure.
Yep.
So, at this point, when you walk downstairs, you can see that, like the rest of the house, this certain aspects of this floor appear to have been animated in some way. You can see some of the doors open and close by themselves. You can see you can hear certain objects being moved and noises pervading the house, as if people were here doing things, but you just can't see them. So, like a lot of the servants' quarters doors are opening in and out. You can see the double doors to the dining room opening in and out, and when the doors swing open, you can catch a brief glimpse of silverware and food floating through the air, placing themselves on plates and then disappearing, or floating through the air to serve themselves. You can hear from down the hallway. You can hear the ruckus of the kitchen at work, even though you can't see anything generally happening. At least not from this vantage point as you come down the stairs. Stuff like that.
Well, what were the rooms? I think we haven't tried the kitchen and the
There's
dining
the
room.
study.
You haven't been inside the kitchen. You haven't been inside the dining room. You haven't been inside the study, and you haven't been inside Wilfred's room either.
Let's try the study first.
Yeah.
Study? Okay. So in the study, you can see it essentially captured in its former glory. The books are no longer moldy and decrepit. There's far more of them on the shelves than when you first arrived at the manor. All different colors of covers and spines line the walls of the bookshelves. You can see that the large desk, the master desk or whatever, at the end of the room has several papers floating, placing themselves up and down, and a quill that is writing with essentially invisible ink, because there's no ink in the quill onto paper. It's mimicking writing, essentially. Sometimes books will float off the shelves and open themselves at chest height before closing and putting themselves back on the shelf.
What the fuck? Okay.
I would like to check what's on the books, out of curiosity.
I mean, you name it. There's all sorts of books on these shelves. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Oh, neat. I'm actually fairly good at that. Do I get the bonus for my thing?
What does it pertain to? Remind me.
Oh, it's the profession dice, and I believe I'm at profession rank 2, so that would give me an extra d6.
I don't think you're at 2. You're at 1.
Oh yeah, I think I'm still at 1. So I'm at 1, rank 1. So I haven't ranked up yet.
Yeah.
I'm not an adept collector. I don't think.
Right, but when do you get that dice is my question. What triggers
Well,
that?
I haven't. Oh, yeah. Checking my. That's the thing I have. That's how much background talents.
Yeah.
Intelligence. Check the research.
Okay, this would not be research. This is just
Yeah.
seeing what the
Okay.
books are on the shelves and if there's any connection with anything.
Wow! Fuck you too, Roll20.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, I mean, some of the books you're like trying to pull them off the shelves. Some of them don't let you pull them off the shelves. They're like stuck there. The few that you do manage to get off of the shelves and open, actually don't have any writing on them, inside the books at all. They just appear to be blank. They do have like weird covers, like some of them are adventure stories. Some of them are nonfiction accounts of battle from a civil war that happened. A couple of them appear to be encyclopedias, or books on law, or stuff like that according to the covers. But when you open the books, obviously there's no content in them that you can see.
That wrong button.
Yeah, you're not researching here. You're just investigating normally. Everyone else is open to rolls too, by the way. Like if you want to poke around, like I'm just not just Chance and Ash here walking around.
No, I got that. Just what's his name? Strovan it will be considered rude to investigate somebody's house. He feels that, so he don't feel like he should be doing that. That's why I have not been rolling.
May have seen that's been like, I should investigate that quite yet, so.
I'll go look in the dining room.
Okay. So opening the doors to the dining room, you can see, like I said before, where you were catching glimpses of it. There's, it's very similar to the feast that you were served previously. There are meats and vegetables, and cakes, and just a whole spread of food that is on the table here. You can see that silverware is being floating in the air, picking up things and placing them on plates before they float up and disappear into nothingness. After a certain point, you can see that the kitchen doors swing open to a cacophony of pots and pans before closing again, and several trays of polished silver trays with bowls of soup on them come out, and they lay out the soup on each of the in front of each of the plates before the silver trays are collectively form a line and then march back into the kitchen by themselves.
Did you just pull Beauty and the Beast?
Sort of, but the silverware is not alive. It's just being animated. You just can't see what's there.
I go look in the kitchen.
Perhaps if you had some kind of reflective material.
Like a
Pulls
mirror.
out rapier, attempts to look.
Yeah, I mean, in the thin, polished blade of your rapier, you can see a little bit of what's going on. There are several people here, all dressed very finely, that are appear to be chatting, though there is no noise that you can hear in terms of like voices or dialogue, while also enjoying a very opulent meal. You see several people with like large mustaches dressed in military uniforms, clearly military uniforms. You see the same two individuals you saw in the mirror. One of them, the male, is at the head of the table. To his left is his wife, and to his right is an older blue-skinned man who is very grim-looking, very stern. He has an eye patch over one eye, but he's decked out in probably the most like decorated military uniform. You can see that he's currently seated, not in a normal chair, that you can see before you, but instead in a wheelchair with a blanket covering his legs. He's heavily decorated with medals and everything. And he doesn't look very he looks very grumpy all the time, but he's currently enjoying his food silently, not interacting with anybody at the table.
Can I bang one of the plates to see if any of them react?
One of the plates?
Yeah, bang it with my rapier, just little ting.
Smack it?
See if any of them.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Take one of the plates and smack your rapier into it, and a ton of the food goes flying all over the place. In real life, in the mirror perspective, though, nothing seems to happen. The scene continues to play out.
Okay, I made a mess and did a little testing.
One day this place will be this animated again. One day.
I'll do a quick snap to clean up the mess. I'm just on our way.
Sure.
How about the kitchen in the back?
The kitchen in the back, yeah. If you go in there, there is pots and pans moving about the room, cooking food. The stoves are all lit. You can see gouts of flame pop up from between when the pans are sauteing shit. The whole place is warm as hell, and you have to duck a couple of times as plates of dishes and bowls of mixes and marinades are slung about, essentially almost. It looks like they're being thrown, but they're clearly being carried because they're not. The acceleration isn't that fast, and you have to duck a couple of times because these things are coming right for your head, and you're like, oh shit. It's like walking into a busy, fully staffed kitchen on a Saturday night. It's fucking chaos in here. You can see that there's a rolling pin that's pushing a roll of dough, flattening it out before stretching it, and then it's kneaded, and then it's flattened out again. Flour making dust clouds as it goes.
Okay. We've checked the kitchen, we've checked the dining room, we've checked the study. We haven't checked Wilfred's room yet. Let's go there.
Yep.
What if Wilfred was the bad guy all along?
Then we'll find out here in a second.
Perhaps.
Very unfortunate.
Wilfred's room is relatively the same, except that it's, for the purposes of this scene, there's no skeleton on the bed, obviously, because he's not dead yet. So it just looks like it's very well made up at the moment. Nothing is animating in here, not like the other rooms, as far as you can tell.
And the reflection, can you see anything?
Yeah, in the reflection, you can actually see that Wilfred is a younger-looking version of Wilfred, let's say, a less stressed version of Wilfred is sitting on the edge of his bed, writing in a journal. And as he continues to write in the journal, you can watch him finish the drawing, lightly blow on the pages, and then close it and put it under his mattress before getting up and striding out. Yeah, if you lift up the mattress corner, you can see that there is a small leather pocketbook journal underneath, where the head of the bed should be.
I'll open it, see if there's actually anything written on it.
The pages are blank.
Hold up, I try and use my rapier to try and mirror it.
Try and read it?
Yeah.
When you hold the rapier up to it, you can see that there are words written on the page. The words are mirrored, and it's kind of hard to read them through just the thin blade, but they're there. If you had, a better reflective surface, you could probably read them and figure it out.
All right, let's take it up to the actual master bedroom.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we could take it up there. I was gonna say we could get a pan from the kitchen, one that's really reflective, and use that as well.
Yeah, sure. You could. I mean, anything that has a clear reflective surface. The pans are currently kind of being used, so it's going to be hard to grab one. I would say just roll a dexterity check
No,
to get it.
we'll use the big mirror.
Sure, whatever you want to do. You also didn't bother looking for any other mirrors, so I'll just throw that out there. You're just like, oh, we have one mirror and a sword.
Well, if there was a mirror, you would have probably said as much by now.
If you had searched some of the other rooms,
I mean, we
like
looked at all
properly
the rooms
investigated.
here.
I'm giving you cursory glances because you're just peering into the rooms. But if you want to search
You know
them,
what? Fair.
investigation check.
Fair. Let's search a bit more down here for anything of actually hopeful relevance.
Okay.
I mean, we searched down here pretty good, unless you all want to go search the kitchen or dining room again. Study we searched thoroughly, the lobby we searched, like the second lobby.
Bridging.
What is that
17 is
investigation? Where is that for?
What? There was the small little servant quarters here, right?
Yes.
Then there was a study.
Yeah.
Let's go through the servant quarters, like down. Which was the one that the wraiths came from? If we saw that, or did we not?
They came out of the one on the far right and the one in the middle on the left hand side.
All right, so I'll look at the one on the far right and the one on the far left. Middle left.
I'll call it a blanket 17 for all the servants' quarters.
Yeah.
So in a couple of the servants' quarters, inside the chests, opening those up and looking at them, you can see neatly folded servants' clothing. In a couple of them, you find like little like cigar boxes, which if you open those up, you can see some of them do actually contain cigars, but some of them also contain small like trinkets, necklaces or bracelets or rings or sometimes folded paper. Nothing like reflective or glass, but some of those jewelry pieces would probably be worth something if you can get them out of here and actually sell them.
Well, keep that in mind. I don't want to take anything right now. So anything that might be important to the spirits, and just have them come back.
Sure.
I'm sorry, when you said trinket, I remember that fucking bear.
Yeah, no, it's hard to get away from the bear, unfortunately. It's a small bear in one of the cigar boxes that's just sitting there. A teddy bear in one of the chests. Anybody else?
Yeah. If anyone else wants to look through unless anything else in servant quarters, that should be it. There was no mirror or anything in there, no hand mirror.
Not in the servants' quarters, no.
All right, we'll look in the guest rooms, I guess, in the second floor.
Okay. Go ahead and make me another investigation check. Anyone who wants to look.
Okay.
Nice. I dig it.
Anyone else, or am I the only one rolling?
Wow. Okay. So yeah, with a 20, decent enough. Yeah, 6 not gonna get you. A 6 will like you're confident that these were guest rooms, and that people probably used them to sleep here at some point.
Got it.
With a 20 chance, you go rifling through the desks. You do find a couple of magnifying glasses in some of the desks.
I swear to God, if a magnifying glass was enough for this, we would not have had to look at all, because I have a magnifying glass.
You didn't bother to use it.
Oh my god.
Magnifying glasses aren't reflective. They're not like a mirror. They don't
But you
work
didn't
that way.
bother to use it, so you didn't know whether it would work or not, did you?
I'll try the magnifying glasses.
Oh, surprise, surprise, it works. Yes. And also, it's not mirrored, so you don't have to spend brain power reversing the letters.
Okay. I'm angry, but okay.
There's three magnifying glasses in total. If some of you want to take the other 2, you can.
Yep.
I'll take one.
Cool. That will allow you to read writing and view things through it as if you were looking at the scene in its normal way.
I'll take the other one just to be safe.
Cool.
All right. So Wilfred's journal.
So Wilfred's journal. Um, where in Wilfred's are you starting from the beginning? Are you going to be like starting from the end? Where are you looking in Wilfred's journal?
I'm gonna try and go from the end and work my way back.
Okay. So the end of the journal, working backwards, essentially you get like a reverse of the story, like an in medias res. Um, the last entry in it that you can find after several blank pages is a passage talking about um, how the manor is doing well um, and everyone's seems happy except for the lord and lady of the manor. They appear more bored day by day and cooped up in this house and with not much to do but managing the estate and the affairs of the people in Larishev, which at this point was a small town, didn't have a lot of issues anyway. There was only maybe 20 people living there total, including this family and the servants. So he expresses that the lords are feeling bored and restless, and he's been the lord of the manor, Kingsley Fairweather, has been attempting to find something of a hobby to do to keep himself occupied, but even that is losing his interest very quickly as he's tried several things. He mentions like dressage and ballroom dancing and some kind of sports of various kinds, and he feels like he feels bad for it because it's not his place as a servant to offer those kinds of suggestions or to comment on those things, and he worries for the future of the manor if the Lord grows ever restful. Working backwards from that, it's a lot of journal entries about problems among the staff. If there was drama, like Downton Abbey style drama. One of the servers, one of the butlers, was caught fucking a maid in the storage closet or whatever, and they were reprimanded. And the little kids, the two children are rambunctious and they run through the house, and sometimes shit breaks and then the servants have to clean it up or whatever, stuff like that. And as it gets toward the beginning, of the journal, it seems that this was a continuation of previous entries where he was expressing that there was a change in power between the patriarch of the family, whose name was Jericho, to his one and only son, and that there was some trepidation about it because the new lord to be was seeing a Netrian noblewoman, and the father did not approve of that interaction. There was supposedly some recent interaction at a function somewhere, and the two seemed to hit it off, and the father was not very happy about it. But regardless, the paperwork was already done, and the manor had been signed off to Kingsley's name at this point, and so had his lordship title, while the patriarch, Jericho, had settled into a retirement, a begrudging retirement.
And could you just kindly remind me who the Civil War was fought between?
What was the thing? What happened?
Can you remind me who the Civil War was fought between?
Okay, the last part of the sentence, I'm having trouble hearing.
So who fought the Civil War in that instance?
Oh. So there was a civil war between Onyx and Netria. This is common knowledge. Onyx at one point was like England, where they had colonized several places, including Netria. Netria was the first one, but eventually those places fought for independence and won against Onyx, and Onyx's power was shrunk, confined to one continent instead of three. So in that Netrian civil war, there was a lot of bad blood between, when the dust settled, there was a little bit of bad blood between, the newly formed Netrian society independent Netrian society and the established Onesian society. It was a heavy blow to their economy, their standing in the world as the one superpower. Like everything was kind of fucked up by that. But the Netrians won the war, and there, despite animosity between that, eventually it just kind of the dust settled. Several things changed over, and different societies were basically formed. But there was a lot of animosity between the two countries for a long time before they were ever allies once again. And this all happened at this point in time. This happened like 50 years ago ish. So it was a long time. It was like 5 decades ago that this Netrian civil war had happened.
That makes a little bit too much sense.
All right.
All right.
So, it seems like Patriarch was the old man. Definitely died here, was buried. So it seems that my first thought was right, that the crypt is probably where the source of the problem was.
Just to think about it this way, we wouldn't have known all this extra information if we hadn't come from here.
Yeah. So, to the crypt, I guess?
To the crypt.
To the crypt!
Would it be wise, since we have cleared out the house, to try to get some rest? Some of us are not well.
Yeah.
Points toward Chase. Chance.
Don't you start doing it. We should probably try and take rest if we can.
Well, normally I would be abhorrent to the idea of this, however, I don't think it's avoidable, sir. Hence my suggestion.
It is avoidable. I do have enough spell slots left to keep healing people.
How much longer do I have in my werewolf thing?
You had an hour, right?
Yeah.
So it's gone now.
It's got them.
Okay.
Definitely spent an hour just hanging out. Eventually, at some point, you transformed back, like, during the shit. Also means your Crimson Ride is gone, because your claws don't exist anymore.
Understood. I can't really, I don't have my werewolf form, and I can't shift unless I rest, so... Yeah.
If y'all think we can get away with a short rest, then be my guess.
Well, on that decision, we'll park it there. You guys can decide next week because we're over time. So I'm gonna end the session.
Yeah, we'll probably like sleep in shifts as usual. Try and
whatever you want to do. I mean, if you think you can get away with a short rest, then go for it. But we'll do that next week. We can have the discussion next week because I don't know what Tavanta's shit would be. So maybe he has a different way in. We'd rather have him there for that discussion.
Yeah, I'm hoping we could squeak out like a long rest because we killed the 2 raids that seem to be the only things here that are actually here.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see about that decision next week. So we're gonna stop here. See y'all next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.